wanna be my lover.
No.
If you wanna be my lover.
Welcome everybody. We got Boogie Man over here today. Boogie, you want to say hi to everybody?
If you wanna be my lover.
If I could turn these off. Got Flamish over here on repeat. Does anybody want to be Flamish's lover? That's the question.
No, I'm good.
No.
I passed.
Sucks to be you guys.
You know where he can put that lollipop too.
Yes.
All right, today we're playing some Sonic. We're playing some blue balls. We've all had them, so we all can play with them, right?
I'm
Gotta
playing
be
with mine
gentle.
right now.
It hurts.
Okay, I have a question, a really serious question. How much do you have to play with your balls before they turn blue?
I've never had
played
blue
with my
balls.
myself, so I wouldn't know. I've had a girl do it to me, but I can't remember how much playing was involved before that.
See, I would have went American Pie on her and just right there. Bye. Thanks.
Blueberry pie.
Yeah, but at that time, yeah, fuck yeah.
There's nothing wrong with blueberry pie.
Start with the OG here.
The OG. So let's talk
What's up,
about
Blue?
this. It is Sonic's 30th anniversary.
Crazy Greek dude, doggy.
What up, guys?
30th anniversary. I remember getting Sonic the Hedgehog when my parents and I were living in a hotel because my kitchen almost burnt my house down. So our house is being renovated, and I was living in a hotel with my parents, and my mom went to Bangor, Maine.
What was she doing? What girl was she banging?
Bangor. My mom went to Bangor because she does that's like what older people do when they get older. They do trips to the United States, and they buy stuff cheap there, right? Because in the States everything's cheaper.
There we go.
And she brought me home Sega Genesis.
Nice.
And I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog for the first time on the hotel room television.
Was it better than the television you had at home?
I was blown. It was way better than the one I had at home.
Of course.
Yeah, way better.
Back then.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Sonic is very near and dear to my heart. I don't know about you guys.
I never got into Sega until later in the gen, like way late.
I'm gonna be honest. He was when I was younger. I looked like on the Sega. I didn't have it on Sega, but on the Sega Genesis. When he came out.
Yeah.
But I could honestly give a shit now. I mean, it's not something. I've tried to go back and play Sonic, and just like, I still love Sonic though. Don't get me wrong.
Did you play Mania?
No, I never bought
Mania
it.
was really good.
One of my last favorite Sonics was what was the first Sonic that came out on the Dreamcast? The very first one.
Sonic Adventure 1.
Yes, I love that. Now that one blew me the fuck away. I love that one. I still play it. I'd rather play one of those than like this right here, the 2D one.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I like both. I can play either the 2D or the 3D.
I can play them, but the 3D ones hold my attention longer. Like the original, like the 3D ones, like back in the day, the Dreamcast, and all those. Yeah, they hold my attention
Why
longer.
am I stuck here?
See, I've never played a Sonic game. It's just never really struck my fancy.
Well, I was a Sega guy, and Jay was a Sega guy, so
Yeah.
it's like if you started with Nintendo, Mario, you may not play Mario games now, but you loved Mario back then. Most everybody did. Nintendo people did. Anyway.
And even the Sega guys. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you out there, Boogie, but even the Sega guys liked Nintendo. So because what we did, if we didn't have a Nintendo, we just traded with our Nintendo buddies.
Yep.
So we get to play, Mario for like 3 weeks, and they get to play Sonic for 3 weeks.
I didn't have an original NES, but I knew a bunch of friends who did. So every time I went to their house, I'd play NES.
That was exactly me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
The consoles weren't so bad. We just traded.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the exception to the rule. I played both Nintendo and Sega growing up, and I wasn't a big fan of Mario, and I wasn't a big fan of Sonic. I was more of a fan of Zelda, and on Sega, I played more of Vector Man.
Vector Man.
So were you into role playing games in general?
I've always pretty much been that way. It wasn't until recently, like I don't know, within the past couple years, that like I really kind of looked at like my gaming history and was like, oh well, this is the type of thing that I know I will like. Like if I go and I buy this game, I don't have to worry about it because I know that's the type of thing that I'm into. But like when I was a kid, I played a lot of the off-brand stuff. Like on Nintendo, it was Dick Tracy, it was Ninja Turtles, it was Ghostbusters, it was, you know, the licensed stuff.
You were a third-party kid.
I was a third-party kid. I will openly admit
And
that.
then that's why he owns the Xbox now.
Dick Tracy was a classic.
Dick Tracy was a classic. They need to bring that back.
And the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES was a hard motherfucker that never beat it, and I cussed that game many times.
The water levels are the hardest levels ever.
Yes, yes. That almost made me hate the Ninja Turtles. I'm like, this game sucks. It's so hard.
To touch on what Yogi said about Dick Tracy, the reason we haven't seen a Dick Tracy game since is because I believe it's Warren Beatty owns the entire rights to that. In its entirety. Yep.
Yeah,
It was all that when he did the movie?
It's Warren Beatty. Yep. Yeah, it's Warren Beatty.
I had no idea.
Yep. That's why we haven't seen anything licensed about Dick Tracy since the movie came out, because he owns the rights to all of that.
Like, no, that's why we
are you
have.
being so selfish about it?
I don't know. I hope that when he passes, not that he passes, but when he passes, the rights pass on, and that his family decides to actually, you know, do something with it, because it's an interesting property. And on today's like graphics and tech and stuff, it would be amazing.
You're right. We haven't really seen anything like game or movie wise since the Dick Tracy movie. You're right. I just thought about that. Wow.
The only Dick Tracy game I can really remember is the one that was on the Master System.
There was one on Nintendo on the NES.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I played. I actually played that on the original. It was the original NES, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I played. That's the one honestly, the one I remember playing.
I had it, but I was too young to understand it, so I didn't play much of it.
That's crazy. I thought I had heard that when you brought this that Warren Beatty owned it. Yeah, so I didn't know that was true though.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. I was working with a guy who actually is way more into film and everything than I am, and he was like, the reason we've never seen a Dick Tracy game since then, that era, is because Warren Beatty owns all the rights. He owns in its entirety.
I guess he just loves the character that much. Maybe that's why he played the character in the movie, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy like the whole everything rights to everything Dick Tracy."
And you know,
either that or he's trying to not have his likeness be used on different like mediums.
Yeah.
And he's not young. Like Warren Beatty, he must be pushing 80 now, isn't he?
God, he's got to be old as dirt, man. Shit, I thought he was around when Moses was around. Old as hell.
I gotta do a Google search now. Find out.
I think I want to say he was in his late 30s, early 40s when he did Dick Tracy.
I think he was in his 40s.
Yeah, that was what, in the early 90s?
Yeah, late 80s.
Late 80s? Yeah.
Late 80s.
He's 84 years old right now.
Yeah, I know he's pretty old.
Yeah. So yeah, he was in his 40s when he did that movie.
That's crazy because he didn't look 40 to me in that when I saw it. So.
What up, Invader?
What's up, Invader?
Yep.
Crazy shite.
And Vader, you gonna give us any tips, pros, or forms or techniques you want to just perform?
He said just use lube.
Just use lube.
All right. Are we ready to do the honors?
Yes.
You gonna crack a beer?
Ready?
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Dr. Pepper.
Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do this. You can do it.
Oh, I thought we was doing it together.
I already cracked mine.
I cracked mine too. I thought you were just doing the inaugural. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm gonna do me honors. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? 30 ounce?
That's a Colt
Sounds
45.
Shit.
A Heineken.
Oh shit.
Heineken original.
I heard you like the Heinies.
Man. Yo, man. I miss you guys. Boogie, hold on. Before we start, Boogie, it is a pleasure to finally meet you, brother.
It is a pleasure to meet you too, Yogi.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Same here, Boogie. I have a bad habit.
That's the only reason he says that to anybody, because he wants to hear it himself.
I just have a bad habit of just jumping in and talking.
Jay, wait,
Yeah.
wait, who's controlling? Okay, no, it's
Infinite.
Infinite. So Jay can't play the meme.
That's right.
Yo, Infinite.
Hey, yo, Infinite, fuck you.
Wait a second. Why can't Infinite? You know,
You know he's not gonna play that shit.
He should.
Oh, I did.
I mean, thank you. Yo,
There you go.
yo, Infinite, fuck you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo.
Yo.
So, oh man, listen, it's good to see everybody.
Yo, me.
I tell everyone this Tuesday.
What's up, Jago?
Tuesday's my therapy night.
I'm gonna let you know now. You'll be glad to hear this. Mass Effect is probably one of my favorite franchises I've ever played.
Probably, no. You're gonna take the probably out of it and just say it is.
Right now, yeah, it's in my top fucking 5.
No, not right now. Not forever.
Well, I gotta finish the third one. I don't know how the ending's gonna go, you know.
Okay,
You're gonna love it.
So
It's a love and hate relationship, but you're gonna love it.
I never
Two-
played. I
two's
never
a
played 1, 2, and
masterpiece.
3. I never played
Oh,
1, 2, and
two
3.
is
but
two
I
is
played
one of
a
the
little-
goats.
I played
It
a little
is.
bit of Andromeda, and the
Uh-huh.
gameplay, the fighting style was
The
a little bit
gameplay.
It's a little Gears of War, a little bit.
But it's the best. It's the best Mass Effect gameplay ever, though.
Right. But
Did they-
are all of them? They're all the same? All 3?
No, what? Don't you talking about the gameplay from
gameplay?
Andromeda?
Yeah.
Between Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, and Andromeda, like gameplay wise, Andromeda is
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But the combat mechanics in 2 and so far in 3, I love them. I mean, I ain't nothing wrong with them at all.
Oh, definitely.
Well,
And
listen, you sold me, guys. That's my next game I'm gonna buy.
Dude, it's worth it. You get 3 games
Jay,
with all the DLC.
Jay,
Yes.
you will not buy that game because I will send that to you.
No, you won't.
Compliments of
No,
the
don't-
Retro
listen,
Renegades.
No, you listen. You do not do that. Do
Well,
not.
Well, when I get done with 3,
Well, last time I checked, you're my lawyer, so I'm sending it to you, buddy, as
But
a form of
I'm
payment.
I'm on retainer, and you already paid.
Yes, Invader. Mass Effect 2, hands down. That right now, that's my favorite one. But I haven't beaten 3, so.
Oh, Invader, man, listen. Before the Legendary Edition came out, and Mass Effect as a whole, the entirety series, I put like over 10,000 hours into that series. And guess what? I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna 1,000 it. Simple as that. Or 2,000 or whatever the gamer score is for that shit.
It's got over 2,000 gamer score.
Beautiful.
Motherfucker.
I've got 66 achievements unlocked. I got like 1,300 so far.
Nice. I'm actually gonna play Mass Effect right now.
Infinite, you suck at this game.
God, I'm fucking horrible. I'm trying to.
Like,
Trying to-
dude, go the
get
other
out of there.
direction.
I
Go
can't.
the other direction.
You gotta
Climb the
remember-
wall.
I've already been
He's
that
got
way.
goddamn knuckles. You can climb the walls.
He's looking for
trying.
he's looking for the raccoon suit that makes him fly. He forgets it's not Mario.
You can float.
Yeah,
wish
I
Lemon
floating
was
over
here.
there, but I couldn't jump on the platform. I give up.
Yeah, I wish Lemon here because I got a question about my TV.
Who gives a shit about your TV?
Did you lose your remote control?
Eat your own ass, Infinite. How about that?
I told you if I could, I would.
No, I didn't lose my remote. But when I switched to the 1440p settings, right? For Mass Effect, on the dashboard it says 1440p, but when I go to the game and on my TV, because my TV has a like it'll say, oh, Xbox HDMI 1, and then I'll click on it, and it'll show the 16:9 2160p HDR BT whatever, and it's showing. I got the 1440p mode, 120 frames, but on my TV it's showing 4K. It shows 2160p, and I'm like, okay, is this 1440p or am I running in 4K 120?
So looks like you're running at 4K 120. It's saying 2160p. That's what I was saying.
it's because listen, okay, so it's saying 2160p, right? But when I go back to the dashboard, like the regular dashboard. Okay, hold on, let me go to it now. It shows. All right. So I got 120 hertz on, right? So now it says. All right, it says 1440p. That's on the dashboard. When I go back to in game, it switches to 2160p. So I'm like, okay, so is this 4K 120? I don't know.
Couldn't tell you, brother.
Hey.
I don't have a Series X. I don't know.
Hey, listen, it says 120. If it says 120 2160p, I'm running in 4K 120. I'm guessing.
I forgot what I was playing because I'm playing on my Xbox One X, so you can. I forgot what I'm playing on. You can play it at 60 frames per second, but it's only at 1440p on the Xbox One X. You can't go. Yeah, but I think that's what I picked. But I don't know. I don't know if my TV actually does. It don't do 1440p, so it's probably it's probably trying to run it at 4K. I have no fucking clue, dude. But the game looks great either way.
Anthony, do you know how to play this game?
Game looks beautiful.
No, I don't. I told you I didn't play Sonic when I was younger.
You gotta.
Well, learn.
Kill the robots and collect the birdies and put them through the ring.
I'll put it this way, yo. I mean,
What's up, Axel? Go ahead, Jacob.
I went from Mass Effect 1. I was like, yeah, it's old ass game.
Watch your mouth.
It's old. No.
Watch your mouth.
It is an old game, but what they
I don't give a damn about it being old.
No, he's not a robot.
That's the introduction of Mass Effect. You watch your mouth.
Yes. I got that. But what I'm saying, I'm not talking. What I'm saying is when they updated it and they made it look better. But when I went to 2, I was like,
no, they made it look
beautiful. He's not a robot. He's just a gun.
Oh.
When I went to 2, it was like a whole totally different franchise that was made like 5 years ago. What it looked like to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Stop trying to hump the damn gun.
I can't believe that game was that old. I was like, no fucking way.
Oh, yeah.
I guess because of the updates they did.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
Yes.
Game looks Mass Effect 2 and 3 looks like it was made about the same time Andromeda was.
Sadly, it wasn't.
I know. I'm amazed, man. Those two games. Oh my god.
But Mass Effect 3 for the PC, I envy those guys, and I love them at the same time because I was playing Mass Effect 3 on PC like years ago, bro. And they got these crazy ass mods that adds so many goddamn armors to your Shepard. So you have like what, like I guess six, 7 regular armors, but on a PC you have like over like 20 different armors. So I was like, oh my god,
I unlocked.
It's insane, bro.
I think I got like 5 different armors unlocked through 1 and 2. So. But I don't like the other. I like them, but I don't like using the other armor because Shepard's always wearing a fucking helmet in the cutscene. You can't take it off. You can't take the helmets off with the other armor.
Wait, on what game?
Mass Effect 2 and 3.
You can take your helmet off. I got my helmet off. What are you talking about?
The regular armor is in 7 armor. Yeah, it's like you're in a cutscene.
No. You listen. You go to the squad. You go to the squad. Wait, god damn it. What are you doing? All right, you go to. Is it a squad?
I can't remember.
Was it Codex? Okay, I'm on it right now.
I never saw an option like with the other armors to where you could take his helmet off. Cause he looks like a doofus. He's in the like Citadel.
No. Wait. So are you on Mass Effect 2 or 3?
I'm on 3 now.
Okay, I forgot how you do that. I think you gotta. Cause you can take the helmet off. I forgot. When I get to 3 again, I'll let you know. But you can take the helmet off because majority of the time in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, I don't wear a helmet.
Yeah, those other armors are cool as shit. But when he's like in the Citadel and everybody else has no armor and no helmets on, he looks like a doofus with the helmet on the whole time. I was like, man, what is that?
He said doofus.
Like, take your helmet off and do it, dummy. I want to see him talking.
What's going on, Indy? What's going on, Axel? Thanks for showing up, guys.
All right,
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, fellow hootenannies?
I'm on the Normandy right now.
Always got to see Axel in chat. What's up, buddy?
I don't want to review my messages.
Good show with you last Thursday.
We'll have to get Axel on the show sometime soon.
Let me go to the captain's quarters.
Listen, I already invited Axel, I think a few weeks back. So shit, whenever we can fit him in, we can do it. Hell yeah.
Hold on. I gotta feed my fish. Hold on.
And shouts out to Axel and the whole Good Morning Xbox podcast.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? By the way, Jay, if you buy fish for the captain's quarters, they will die if you don't feed them regularly. I learned that the hard way.
Jesus Christ.
They die. They die on Mass Effect 2, but then on 3, you can buy this thing where your fish tank automatically feeds your fish, so they won't die.
Oh, I'm gonna get that.
Let me get this straight. In Mass Effect, there's digipets.
Yes, I had a hamster and fish in Mass Effect 2.
Like
You
chocobos?
Wait.
You walk up to the hamster cage, and you just walk up to it. He come out and go squeak.
Yo, but listen, Jago. So,
Yeah.
did you find your hamster again in 3?
Not yet.
All right. So you remember where Jack was in 2?
The character Jack. Where I find her?
No. Do you remember where she was staying on the ship?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I went down.
The hamster's down there.
Yeah, I went down there, and then I heard I didn't hit anything, but I was checking. There was a model ship down there that you could collect. Then I heard squeak. I was like the fucking hamster's down here somewhere.
Yeah. You find him,
And the hamster wasn't up your ass?
That's what I say. Last time I lost my hamster, I tooted him out.
No, he's down there. So like you just gotta pants into the floor. You'll see him run by, and he'll pop into your peripheral. You press A to grab him, and he will appear in your back in your quarters.
My question is, who the fuck let him out?
I love that little fucker. What up, bro?
I upgraded from hamsters. I went straight to gerbils.
Oh, really? Those things have longer teeth. Gotta be careful.
Guinea pigs felt pretty good too for a little bit. Then they
Yeah,
started
look,
falling
like
out as well.
the other armor, the only other
Yo,
armor.
Six Flash, shut the hell up, bro.
The only other armor I have unlocked in Mass Effect 3.
I didn't ask Lemon yet. But what's up, Slick? Go ahead, Jago.
I said the only other armor I have in Mass Effect 3 unlocked right now is the Cerberus Ajax armor, and there is no option where you can take off the helmet. If you go over back to the N7, all these options for helmet, chest, shoulders, arms, legs.
Oh,
material.
so okay. So any other armor that's not your N7 armor on 3,
yeah.
you can have the helmet off. But any other armor, that helmet automatically stays on until cutscenes.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that. That shit is corny.
Yeah, like in 2, your N7 armor,
same with 2.
you have it off like in
Yeah.
cutscenes, but the other armors, he has it on the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like, what the fuck is that?
I like having it off because I like seeing his facial expression.
Face, yeah. So I just been rocking with the N7 armor the whole time. I was like, if I can't take the fucking helmet off during cutscenes, but these other armors, like I ain't gonna wear them.
Right. Did you create your Shepherd or did you just use the base?
I never played it, so I used the base Shepherd. I wanted to play the game the way it was made to be
I'm
played.
tired of all y'all. Y'all some suckers, bro. I'm tired of all y'all. Oh,
Why?
this is my first time experiencing Mass Effect,
Oh,
but
you
I'm
need
gonna
another
use
bird
base
with
Shepherd.
that-
Come on,
to get
bro.
that one.
I used to
Get a third bird.
I used the Shepherd that BioWare programmed. I wanted to experience it that way.
Jay,
Yes.
when I send you Mass Effect, please create your own Shepherd, please, for the love of God.
Create my own shepherd.
No, don't, Jay. Use the one that come in the game. That's
Yo,
how it's
Jago,
meant to be
the stock
played.
Shepherd?
Yeah.
Jago, this is not real. You're dreaming. Go back to sleep.
If that was the way the game was supposed to be played, they wouldn't have created input a character creator.
I know. I'm a stickler like that. Like for the first time I played a game.
Boogie's know. Yo, Lemmy, get in here, bro. I need to ask you something, dog.
No, I just like the first time I play a game, I'll play it like if they have a character you can play as, I'll play as that character.
Yo, Jay, do we have space for Lemon?
Of course.
Okay, I have a question. Can somebody send Lemon a link? I got a question for you, Lemon.
I'll send him a link.
Hold on. All right, cool. Because I know I ain't got the best TV in the world, but I just got a question. Shut up, Infinite.
I didn't say
Yeah,
God.
I know you was gonna say some shit. I told you to shut up ahead of time.
I got 3 models of ships in my cabin already. That's Normandy? Yeah, the fucking Normandy.
Yo, I got a feeling the day I meet Infinite face to face, I'm like, yo, Infinite, Willa, he's gonna be like, fuck you, you bitch. I see it coming. I already know. He's like, hey man, that's my way of saying hi.
I was gonna be
Fucking
like, I'm just gonna give you one weird ass hug. That's all. Go in there.
Nah.
Smell your hair.
What you gonna try to do? You're gonna try to wet willy me, asshole.
Kiss your neck.
Bro,
I
I
think
will
he's
kill
trying to
you.
warn you about the reach around.
He don't warn you if he knew it was coming, right?
Listen, yeah. When you give a wet willy, if you don't make this noise, it doesn't count.
Yo, Jade, I get with you, but he's right. He's right. 100%. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Dazzy baby. We miss you, man, and hope your recovery is going well, brother.
Daz is an original renegade, man.
He's
He'll
an
always be a
OG
renegade.
member. OG member.
Remember Dazzy baby. Yo, why does picture look like Garrett's stocking tally? Holy shit.
What are you talking
Jay?
about? What?
The
Hello?
intro. I'm gonna tell you, the intro to 2 and the intro to 3
Amazing.
are fucking amazing. Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
The intro to 2. Oh, wait, good. Okay, the intro to 3. Did you play the DLC before you got the 2? I mean, before you got the 3?
No, I just beat the game. I
Bro,
did the.
you're supposed to play the Arrival DLC before you start 3.
Nobody. I don't know.
You should have came to me, bro.
You invited me to a party last night, and I was like, I'm about to go to bed. There's no way I'm gonna jump in a party right now. No.
Yeah, it was me and Mike. You just ignored us.
I
You
would
hoot.
have ignored him too. Fuck that shit.
No,
Yeah, Infinite. Nobody ain't talking to you. Shut up.
it was so late, and I was about to go to bed anyway. I was beating the game. I was like, man, no.
You was not going to bed. You was online for another 30 minutes.
I was beating the game, but I was like, if I jump
You
in
were
the party,
online for another 30 minutes. You got a lot of kick it, dog.
I was like, man, if I jump in the party, I'll be here for another 2 hours. I gotta get up.
Sins Gaming, what's up, bro?
What's up, Sins?
Sins. What's happening, Sins?
Oh, and
I don't-
yeah, the first time I beat Mass Effect, I only lost 2 people. That's pretty goddamn good, I think, from what I remember here. I only lost 2 crew members.
First time I beat, I lost nobody.
Well, you're fucking special, Yobi.
First time I
Look at me.
beat it, I lost
I'm a
all my
Carl.
babies. She swallowed them.
But it was 2 characters I didn't really care about. That's why I
Who?
figured
Who?
the guy with the scar on his face, Zaid, whatever his fuck his name is.
Zai, okay.
Yeah, and then Thane.
Zai and who else?
His name's next to Scarface.
You didn't like Thane? Bro, I hate you.
He was dying anyway.
I hate you. I don't care. I don't care.
I finished him off faster.
Spoilers, guys. Spoilers.
Come
Well,
on.
it's not really
We
a
really
spoiler.
did not hear that, Jago. If you finish them off
Well,
faster.
it's not really a spoiler, but
No, not really.
that's fucked up, Jago.
I was being nice. I was like, let me put you out your misery.
Well, let's put it like this. As you're going through 3, you're gonna feel like shit when you find out about Thane. Yeah, you're gonna feel like shit, you fucking asshole.
I don't think the other guy was a big loss though.
Who's Zaid?
Yeah, I don't think it was a huge loss.
Eh,
Yeah, that tells me he wasn't.
but
Right here.
no, yeah and no. But Zaid is dope. But his son appears in Andromeda. Yeah, it's a side mission, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to get through 3, but I think 3's gonna take me longer than fucking 2. Holy shit. I have a feeling.
I've got a feeling.
The Normandy.
Oh yeah, and and Ashley, she's a racist bitch, and I let her die every time. I don't care.
Ashley, which one is that?
You know Ashley, the one you save on Eden Prime, on the first one.
Oh yeah, the white girl,
Oh,
the very
there you go.
first crew member. Yeah.
The racist biatch.
Yeah, she's in the hospital right now.
Sure, you should let her die.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
kind of fucked up, but I don't care.
Yeah, Jay, you'll enjoy them. I can guarantee you'll enjoy them. If you
Well,
like
well,
Cyberpunk, you'll enjoy these.
I will play them. But before we get into those games, I want to know a little bit about Boogie. Boogie, give us a little bit of a background about yourself.
Please.
Well, I've been playing games. The first memory I have is from the Atari. I've played all through
What?
Nintendo. Yeah,
Nice.
I played Pong on the Atari, and then I had a Nintendo with the Rob, the
With the what?
robot guy. The
Rob the
little
Robot.
Oh, Rob the Robot,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then
That's sick, dude.
from Nintendo, I didn't go Super Nintendo. I went to Sega Genesis, and
Nice.
then played Genesis up through 32X. Played my friend's Sega CD, and then the next thing I got was a Nintendo 64. Interesting thing about having a Genesis is when your parents think that it's all Nintendo, you get games that aren't meant for the Genesis. So like that Christmas, I got the Genesis. I got a Super Nintendo version of Super Street Fighter 2. So I had to go trade that in to be able to get my copy for the Genesis. And then I've played pretty much everything all the way up through the Series X. I didn't play PS3, and I didn't play the Wii U. But I played.
You said Wii U?
Yeah, I didn't play the Wii U.
Yeah, before you continue, we treat Ryu just like Gears of War Judgment. We don't mention it.
Oh, okay. But I did play the Wii. A buddy of mine had that, and I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan. Sorry if I offend anybody, but
it's all good.
I played Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Try saying that.
Legendary.
I played that on the Wii, and that was, I mean, you couldn't walk in front of the TV with me and my buddy going at it because we'd knock you out.
No, it was legendary, bro. It was fucking legendary.
But I actually had a conversation with you about Tekken on Twitter, Yobi. About
I remember.
I was at a party in college when I got my hands on a PS2 for the first time. Oh
yeah, you guys gotta listen to this. Please continue.
And I went. I was drinking Zima and Budweiser.
Zima.
Yeah. Give you an idea how long ago this was.
Yeah, old school.
My retro Renegade family. What up?
What up, Lemon?
It's the legend.
The almighty Ratchet one is here.
Let's go.
Sounds dirty to me.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you gotta take his ass
last time.
Hey, Boogie.
Resident Evil 8 wasn't even out yet.
Right, Boogie, continue, brother.
My bad.
But so I went 120 rounds straight. There was probably about 20 people at the party, and I went 120 rounds straight with wins.
Lemon, listen to this shit, bro.
In Tekken. And I'm not a huge Tekken fan, but I'm like an idiot savant at it. The only times I've ever played it were at an arcade, and I beat 3 kids who tried to play me for the machine, and I gave them the machine because I won and I didn't want to play the game.
You beat them with your belt?
No. And then I went and played it in college, and I played 120 rounds straight, and I was drunk off my ass. And still ended up
120 rounds, bro.
I ended up falling asleep with the controller in my hand and waking up like an hour later.
And woke up still playing, right?
Not really playing, just kind of sitting there waiting for somebody to challenge me. I mean, it had been, there was 20 people. I literally went around the room probably about 6 or 7 times.
Nice. Marion, what's up, brother?
20 rounds, jeez.
I don't like the game though. That's what's crazy.
What a story.
Matt Burns.
Okay, wait, hold on. So Boogie, if you were to start playing Tekken right now, do you still think you have like any of your past skills with it?
I have no clue. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm more of an idiot savant with it. Like I played it in the arcade. I was really good at it. I played it like in college, and I was really good at it. I don't know that I could pick it up and play it and be really good at it today. I mean, because I think because I think you'll love Tekken Tag Tournament. That was on the 360 and Tekken 7. That's on the that's on Xbox and PS4. I mean, I'd be down to play it. I don't own it, but I'd have to buy it. But I'd be down to play it with somebody and see if I still got the skills. But I mean, like I said, I don't think it was any skill. I think it's just idiot savant. Well, what an epic ass story! Great fucking story, bro.
I have to admit, I've never played a Tekken game. I don't think.
Really?
Jay, you can leave the chat now.
I used to love Tekken.
Ask me to eat my own ass.
I used to love Tekken, Jay. I used to love the shit out of Tekken and the 3D game fighting games, like Virtua Fighter, but I kind of grew out of them.
So what you did, Jago, is you played the game butt naked with baby oil on.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
No, fam.
Oh,
I remember I bought.
No, he only did that during Dead or Alive. That's what he.
No, Dead or Alive.
Put his
Correction,
put his
Dead or
age
Alive
at 100 and
volleyball.
Put the
Beach
jigglies,
volleyball,
put the
that's what I
jigglies
just
up to 1,000.
And I did. I was 99,999 years old.
Jesus Christ. You the OG. Oh, you the OGs. Shit.
No, he's the OG of the OGs, who are the OGs.
Jeez.
And the funny thing is, his wife says, "Oh, geez," as well.
Yes, she does. Oh, geez.
Wow.
Disrespectful. That's why you
And
invited
deplorable.
me here to hear this goddamn
And deplorable.
disrespect.
Nah, man. Hey, Lemon. So, yo, check this out. I got a question, man. So you remember back then? I'll tell you what type of TV I have, right? Like the LG Nano Cell.
You had the 91 or the 87 or the 85? Which one?
I think 86, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So check this out. So I'm playing Mass Effect right on the Series X, and you know they got the 4K 60 and the 1440 120 FPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I change my system to the 1440p 120 mode, right? On my dashboard it says 1440p because I have this shit on my my TV where it'll show like the settings like 16:9, 2160p, HDR, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So on the dashboard it says 1440p, but then when I go back into the game, that shit switches on my TV. It switches from 1440p to 2160p.
Because your TV don't support that format.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation. It doesn't support. Yeah.
You see that shot he just threw out there? Like PlayStation.
Well, it's true. That's not a shot. Those are just the facts.
So
It's
you
not a
can't
shot.
play 2K on your TV.
You can't play 2K on your TV.
You
So
don't
that
have
means
a
it's
2K
shutting off the
monitor.
120 because it doesn't support the 1440p, right?
Yeah.
no, my TV does support the 1440p.
But at what?
Frame
Frame rate.
Oh, frame rate 120.
It does 1440p at 120, right?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So why, when you select it, it's kicking it out?
I have no idea, bro.
Because it doesn't support
On
it.
the screen.
That's why.
He had me for a second. I thought he was about to answer. He's like, "Come on, don't support it."
It doesn't support
Nah,
1440p at 120. It might support the 4K. Don't your TV support 4K 120?
No,
No,
it-
4K 60.
Anthony,
Like-
you know
like
your
this TV
screen's
this-
blank, right?
This is a
Am I
2019
lagging?
version.
Oh man, I am.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
You could be having
Yeah,
also
that game.
problems with HDR too.
Say it again.
You could be having a problem with the HDR because HDR 2019
Right.
TVs that support 4K 120
Mhm.
don't support HDR. So what you need to do,
Oh my HDR is on. I see it right here.
No, he's saying shut it off.
listen.
Oh,
to
shut
me.
it off.
Shut
Okay.
it off
Okay.
because it might be kicking it. Because like the Samsung 90T, was it
Mhm.
last year? No, 90R supports 4K 120, but no HDR at all. So turn off your HDR on your system. Go back to 1440p and see if you could do the 120.
Ah, okay. See, this is why I had to ask you.
You remember when we just turned the shit on and it worked?
Well, you know,
Now you
times
gotta
are changing
do-
though, Chris. And these
Those days are
TV
over, man.
manufacturers from 2018 and 2019 didn't know the specs of these consoles and what they'd be supported for next generation.
No,
Mhm.
I
That's
absolutely
what it's
agree with
about.
that.
So they put in those modes, you could support it,
I don't
but
know
not with
about-
HDR.
Sorry, boys.
Right.
You realize nobody
It's
was
like
watching
people are
that
going
game.
nuts over Dolby Vision HDR, and I keep telling people,
I still don't even know how this
Vision-
Dolby Vision shit works.
Listen,
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie to
explaining
you.
you. Dolby Vision is Dolby Vision's version of HDR. HDR is always the base of it, right? And then they throw their little touches on top. I don't give a damn about Dolby Vision. not for games. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's HDR, everything is supported with the market standard. We don't need Dolby Vision's touch.
Right.
in the game. I don't even know why they're doing this, but you know why? They're gonna make you pay for something. Some way down the line, you're gonna pay for an app. Dolby Atmos is not better than DTS-X, which is in everything. It's not. It does the same exact thing, and they're talking about Atmos everywhere, and I'm like, Atmos is trash. If you look at these dudes that review these movies, they don't use the speakers that you're spending money for. So what's the point? But if you have a DTS-X receiver like myself, it utilizes those speakers all the time. Every movie, whereas Dolby Atmos, if they don't specifically specify that, they're not used. This dude named, shout out to this dude named Spare Change I watch. He has a software that shows you when the Atmos speakers are used. They're always grayed out. Only like 3 movies I've seen in this last 30 reviews use the Atmos speakers. It's BS, man.
Really?
Yes, it's BS.
Wow.
Go with DTS-X, man, or Neo-X. You're good. They do the same exact thing. And you ain't got to spend no extra money. Same exact thing.
Okay.
Oh, I have. Speaking of movies, I have a Netflix movie recommendation.
Ooh, let's hear it.
It's called Outside the Wire. It's got the dude that
Netflix,
plays.
but go ahead.
It's got a dude that plays Falcon in the MCU, and
Anthony
he's like,
Mackie.
yes.
You can say it. Come on, Christopher. You can do it.
Well,
Yeah,
not Falcon. Well, you mean the new Captain America? Let's go.
Oh, damn. And it has the kid
They have
from
this-
I can't think of his name right now. From Snowfall. It's awesome.
Yes.
That movie was
I
crazy.
think I know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
that movie was incredible, dude.
Mhm.
Dude, it had John Wick vibes. It had like futuristic
It was a good movie.
vibes. It was a good ass movie, dude.
Yes,
I
it
gotta
was.
say.
Straight to Netflix. Awesome.
Let me one more question. What TV do you recommend
Right now?
Because I'm thinking about giving this TV to my little brother.
Samsung UHG. Hisense UHG.
Hisense UHG.
Yep.
Okay.
What kind of
Hisense,
what size and what price
listen,
range are we talking?
They got 50. First of all, for 65 inches, 1300. It has 2 ports with HDMI 2.1. They cover all the bells and whistles, VRR straight out the box.
Yep.
It's a good TV. That's my next TV, and I don't even need it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even need a TV.
Is it OLED?
No. Hell,
It's QLED.
Thank God.
recommend
Thank God.
Come
Thank
on,
God.
son, you know better.
What about what's your thought on the Q70D though for $900 with 2.1, 124K? The Q70.
What's that beeping? Yo, listen, I'm having technical difficulties over here. Hold on, guys.
Change your battery. out.
I'm just
Lemon
trying to-
over there building bombs and shit.
I'm just trying to update my damn smart controller for this drone, and it told me, oh, this is not working. And then I go to check, and it did the firmware update. I don't know what's going on. But go ahead. Go ahead. The what?
Q70D.
The Samsung new TV?
No, Q70. The Q70D, it's 2.1, 4K, 120, right? It only has 1 port though.
What brand?
Samsung.
Q70D?
Yeah.
No, we don't do 7 series around here. We don't do that. That's just, but all Samsung TVs, listen, Samsung TVs kick ass for HDR. They're bright, they're beautiful, they're stingy. They keep giving people 1 part.
He said it, they stingy.
Listen, why
No,
they only brand with 1
All I
port?
gotta do is
The
upgrade my
newest
damn
TV
one
this year
Connect box.
is the 98, right?
Are you
It
serious?
has 1
Yeah,
port.
dude.
We got 2, if everybody don't, but there's 2 console options. They think everybody got 1 console?
Yeah.
There's no HDMI switches
Oh,
out there.
now I see what you're
2.1.
saying. What?
And Jay, I couldn't find one that does what you want. That's kind of like some black market stuff.
Who nanny?
Dude, here's the problem with Samsung. These motherfuckers know what they're doing. My TV is fully capable of 120 hertz.
What
Okay,
model you got?
Dude, it's the S8009. I don't fucking know. It's the highest. It's the 43
fucking
inch. It's the 43 inch. Okay, it has 240 true motion, but 120 hertz complete refresh rate. Problem is that gaming wise, it does not have an HDMI 2.1.
Because that
Problem
true motion
is-
it's not for gaming. That's for screen interpolation.
What kind of bullshit is
Motion on
that?
the
It's
screen.
240, dude.
No. Listen, bro. I have every Samsung you possibly can imagine, including the original series that started the thin TVs, the B
Oh, shit.
series. It's in my daughter's bedroom. I'm a Samsung dude. That is not for gaming. That is for screen interpolation in terms of movement. Not for
really.
gaming. Yes. You know how you ever watch a TV, a lower end TV? You know the Best Buy on the floor TVs, $3.99. You ever watch them? And they got a large soap opera effect, and you see the blur motion behind them.
Yeah, all that shit looking beautiful and shit.
That's what that's for. To see less of that blur behind people in fast moving scenes, like boxing.
I'm going to let you finish, but here's the thing, dude. Here's what I'm saying to you. Okay, I had an option. I could have paid the same price for a TV much larger, like 10 inches larger. The same price, same model technically, but it's not. Because I got the lower end version, lower size, it required less back end work, which I talked to the Samsung representative at Best Buy that day, and he said this thing is absolutely 120 hertz. I can guarantee you that. The problem is it does not have an HDMI 2.1 port. Okay.
When did you buy this TV?
Dude, like 7 years ago.
There was no such thing as HDMI 2.1. He's a liar.
No, dude, I'm saying
I just
now.
Listen,
because it has a one connect box. It's the whole brain of the TV.
Yeah,
all they have to do is upgrade it, and they won't do it.
They won't do that. And
I know.
You gotta
they lied to you, fam.
But listen. This is what they do. I'm gonna tell you like I tell my daughter's godfather. You gonna listen to the fuck boy in Best Buy, or you gonna listen to the dude that know his shit? Because I ain't trying to sell you nothing. I'm telling you.
And let's be honest. Half of the motherfuckers in Best Buy don't know what they talking about.
That's what. Listen. My daughter's godfather. Listen. Shout out to my boy Mini Me. I hate to throw you under the bus. He's
what up,
one of
Mini
the dudes walking to the store. He's talking to the Sony rep. I said, son, don't buy that TV. But the guy said, I said, listen, you know me. I am your tech guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This dude want to sell his product. And I'm telling you, Crispy, don't go down that road. That screen interpolation mode is for motion on screen with people, cars, motorcycles, planes, so you get less infraction behind. It's called a ghost image. And if you watch your TV, put on something fast. Put a Blu-ray on, put a DVD on, and I guarantee if you start looking around the edge of those people, you're going to see what I'm talking about. That's what a big deal of the motion interpolation. It's not really 240 frames. It's really 240 motion screens interpolation. That's what it is. It's not frames like what we thinking in terms of gaming. Nah, it had nothing to do with that. Nothing. That's what they was promoting back then. If you notice, some TVs had 480. Some TVs had 240. Some TVs had 120.
Well, you know what? You got to give me credit then, Lemon, because I've been playing 60 hertz a long time, and it worked fine.
No. It's good for gaming, like 60 hertz, but it's not no 120 TV. It's not. It has nothing to do with that side of it. I didn't say like my B in my room, right? My B 8000. That was the highest model back when they first made their first thin TV. That screen. That TV has 14 milliseconds of response time. It was king for like 5 years. Then everybody caught up. Now everybody got 14 milliseconds response time. But
no, I justify my purchase.
But that TV in there is 120 on the screen interpolation motion.
No. What I'm telling you is that if they just upgraded the One Connect box, which they won't do, I know that my TV would be capable of 120 hertz. That's what I'm telling you.
You also need a 120 board on your the TV board too.
No. The One Connect box is the board, bro.
No, it's not, bro.
You cannot use the TV.
I'm gonna name the TV I got.
You can't use it.
Listen. You're right. That's a fact. But it has to be in two places. It has to be on the HDMI board, and it has to be built into your TV. I have a Samsung F9000. This TV was $15,000. Okay, I bought it for $5,000. My TV cannot do 120. I'm telling you, it can't do it. One Connect box, and it works in conjunction with the chips they put in there, with the main CPU chips, and it has to have a native 120 board on the TV board and on the HDMI board. It has to be in conjunction. You can't have one without the other. That's a fact. And I'm telling you, I have a newer TV than yours. The highest end model at that time of the year. It was 2013. This TV was $15,000. And I'm telling you, if I upgrade my One Connect box, it ain't gonna do it. I don't care what they put in it. The screen has to be able to read that signal, and it don't have it.
Today on the Home Shopping Network.
Who the fuck was this episode of QVC?
I'm sorry,
guys?
Chrisky. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, bro, but I wouldn't lie to you.
Dude,
and when you go to buy your next TV,
I've already
you
looked it
don't talk
up,
to me?
dude. If I had HDMI 2.1, it would work at a 120 hertz, bro. I'm telling you, it would. Okay, it's in the TV. It does not have the connection to the gaming console to be able to use that. I'm telling you,
telling
dude.
me your HDMI 2.1 is just gonna perform a miracle. I'm just saying, Crispy. I'm just saying. I'm
sorry.
You know what? When I
wouldn't
feel
lie to
like
you.
it,
I
when I
get nothing
feel
out of
like it,
this.
I'm gonna take a picture of the back of the TV, and I'm telling you, dude, I've already looked it up 100 times. If they would just give me an HDMI 2.1 port, I could play 120 hertz right now, dude.
They told me if I put a hamster running at 60 hertz beside my TV could do it.
This motherfucker said, I'm done with your ass. Jago, you can go, bro.
I don't know what's wrong with this.
Hey,
TV.
so okay, before we leave this, hey, Lemon, you said the high sense though, right?
I send you 8G.
The Hisense UHG, but which one? Cause it said that the UHGC. Okay, I got you.
I was going to say I can't say it any better than that. That's the model number.
That's a good price for that. $1,300. That's not bad.
Yes. Don't get the 55 inch because it's $300 less, but it has way less local dimming zones. And
what do you suggest? The 55 or the 65?
65, son. You might as well spend the extra $300.
Hey, why not? Shit.
And it has a center stand so it can fit anywhere. Unlike my two goddamn TVs, the stands are so wide. You need a table that costs $800.
No.
Because those little stands can't fit it. My 8K TV.
Them stands is low key little as shit though. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, they little, but they hold the TV up.
I'm just gonna be good with 60 hertz TVs. Fuck that whole 120 hertz shit. Right
You need 120 hertz because you're gonna get that one game that's gonna change your life. You might as well build for the future.
Facts.
You might as well build, and it's not.
You can't go back to 30, dog.
Affordable. It's becoming affordable.
Right, we can't go back to 30.
It's not like last year where everybody was reaching for TVs and didn't know what to buy. These TV manufacturers know what these consoles bring. The gaming market is pushing the TVs into a new zone.
We can't go back to 30, dog.
I don't have a Series X yet, but when I do, I'm just gonna.
You plan on getting one, right?
Yeah.
That means it's for the future, right?
Yeah.
So if you buy a TV, what is it for? The future.
I'll buy TVs like Kerwin's break.
I love this guy, man. The future.
I'll look into it when I get my Series X. But right now, my TV does 60 hertz. It's fine.
Is the screen timing out? Why things just don't update properly? Just update and let me just use the drone. Like, come on. Why Jay so quiet?
Because I'm sad that I can't afford these televisions.
You can. You got to sell your ass.
How do you fucking think Lemon's been getting his?
Had to put a lot of back in to get this F9000.
He can do that up there, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't it legal with the weed?
Lord.
Only reason I don't buy that Hisense now because I have nowhere to put this other 65 inch. I don't have
Hey, hang it up in your kitchen. Shit.
A kitchen? This is yo, I ain't even.
Is that how I'm supposed to do it? I'm supposed to stand
He'll be
in the
slamming
corner.
his head against it while he's cooking.
I was gonna put it downstairs in my
I'm supposed
club.
to stand in that corner going, you want a gram of weed and this ass?
Lemon, how
this
do you
ass?
get it done,
And then she's
Lemon?
gonna give it an old lemon status. Yes. And Jay gonna go running. I'm out.
Yeah, baby, give it to me. Yes.
You know,
That's scary.
that's the only reason I ain't buying
Mama.
it, man. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I can't put it in my club. I just put a new TV in there.
I guess if I bought a new TV, I could rearrange these boxes and posters and put it on my wall.
I don't know what I was gonna do, man. I don't know.
I don't need another TV right now.
No,
Then
my
I said
wife
I should
wouldn't-
get the
my wife
55
wouldn't let me
inch,
buy
but-
another television. Listen, if I had $5,000 to blow, I'd be buying myself a new computer.
If I
wouldn't be
had
buying a
$5,000 to
television.
blow, it'd be spread across a bunch of 8-balls.
Wow. Wow. Mama.
Oh, by the way, I came in here late, so I'm drinking. I'm on my second Corona Extra.
That would
Hey,
be.
listen, I
would-
got my Heineken. It's all good, bro.
That would be $5,000 for blow. Infinite.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You guys take it.
Yo, this controller keeps turning.
Hey, yo, Lemon.
Yo,
How many people? Listen, it's not confirmed, but we knew it was coming a long time ago. How many people you know kept downplaying that the Series S didn't exist, but it existed, and now they downplaying that the Switch Pro don't exist? Bro, we called this shit. We already knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Cause
I
my
kind of
brother
heard it from the horse's mouth, though. I was
Yeah,
cheating.
because my brother was like, "Oh, how do you know the Switch Pro is coming?" I'm like, "Well, they released Hyrule Warriors, I think, at the beginning of this year or last year, whenever. And when you play it on the Switch, docked or undocked, it runs like shit. Then I found out it was supposed to be pushed back to be released coincide with the Switch Pro as well. That's why it runs like shit. And then I saw an article with Switch 10 all the devs. Oh, make any games coming to the Switch, make them 4K available. So you already know what time it was.
Yeah, but they're gonna do a lot of DLSS.
Of course.
I ain't mad at them. Whatever works.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it because I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get my regular Switch. I'm gonna either give it to my little brother.
The Switch Pro's been rumored since the Switch came out. The reason I sold my
No, the Switch Pro has been rumored from idiots. People that just keep hoping that it comes out.
It's coming.
You got these dudes that go on Twitter and just say something crazy, and you be like, "Where did you get that from?" And they sound like valid situations, but they just be making stuff up.
Peace, Super.
Today, let me just start a rumor and say this. I'd be like, "Where did you get that from? What did you base that off of?" Matter of fact, who are you? Who is this guy?
Oh, Stinks, can I hear it? Hey,
What's
Stinks,
up?
what's going on, buddy?
What up,
Today was Tuesday.
I can't listen to you guys. I can't listen to you guys while I'm on the treadmill. I'm gonna fall off and break my neck.
Oh no! We don't want
Make
that.
sure you turn your phone out so we can hear it.
You're gonna make us fall off.
Yo, Boogie, you hear
Mike,
this shit,
that's
bro?
Mike. I didn't realize Mike was here too.
He
What's going
sounds
on,
like
Mike?
he's in
Yeah,
a
he just
tunnel with a
hopped
bunch
in,
of
too.
traffic.
Sounds like he's in the freeway.
Yeah.
Hold on, this might be the sand running on this.
Hey, were
He's
you?
running from the police.
Wait a second. Were you and Stink in the
last time I
same
heard a radio
vehicle?
like that, I was in handcuffs.
Did you guys?
Yo, he said, "Are you running from the police?" So,
Sounds like it.
I'm lost in the woods again.
oh God.
Breaker 19. Breaker 19.
Break.
Breaker.
I thought
Sounds
something
like
was
you
wrong
ordered
with yo.
to
I'm slow.
exercise and
I
broke
know.
out handcuffs.
I know a lot of stuff, man. And you know
Just
what's
a second
crazy?
ago, it sounded like he was directing air traffic.
True, Six Layer. True that, bro.
The simplest thing just snapped my head. I kept wondering why this thing was turning off. It was off. It kept turning off because the screen was going dead in 30 seconds.
You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not here.
Let
on
me,
this snow-
let me,
I'm
bro.
not here on
Just just get a pillow, bro. Just go to sleep.
Yo, you have no idea sometimes about these updates.
I believe you, bro. I believe you, man.
I just want to use my damn toys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Charging something and updating it shouldn't be that hard.
All right. What's up, Mike?
You'll understand. I'm out here on a snow planet. Just.
Yo, stop,
He's on
bro.
hop. He's on hop.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's on a fucking
Stop,
ride right
bro.
You sound like you're one of them alien worlds in fucking Mass Effect under
Probably
gunfire.
is,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yo,
Either that or
Jacob,
he's
you
in
gonna
an
watch your
old
mouth,
ass-
bro.
He's in an old ass episode of Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Something ain't right over there.
He went to the Omega 4 replay.
Yeah.
Like the dark
Omega
game, the
4
charger
replay.
developer speaking up too. Facts, Slayer. Hell yeah.
He's at
It's
the front. He's at the front of the Normandy right now, where you can hear the wind noise a little more.
Jago,
Yeah.
watch your mouth.
Him and Joker.
You go stop this blasphemy talk.
I'm not talking shit about bastards. Like, come on now.
You can't compare him. Go away.
That could kick ass.
Yes, it is.
Man.
Yo, that pinball Sonic, man, look, that's a classic.
Yeah.
I can spend hours playing Sonic Pinball. I don't know what it is,
It
man.
seems to be the only thing I can play.
You just suck. Shut up.
This is one of the games when I hosted one of the times. This is one of the games I played.
Man, this shit is, man.
What do I do here?
Hey, man, listen. People these days kids growing up, they don't really know about video games. But it was at one point, the only game I had, like, this is like before, like, I think, like, when all that shit came into picture. The only game I had was a computer with pinball on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
And that shit was amazing.
I was gonna say you had your hand puppet and Super Mario Brothers.
Go away, Jago. God damn.
It's a hand puppet.
That's what Jago had. Yeah.
You hear this shit, Boogie? This bullshit.
They definitely don't know how easy they got it nowadays. I remember when I
Bro.
first played a computer game, I had to boot up MS-DOS, run C
fuck.
prompt,
Yeah.
and type in Battleship just to play Battleship.
Get out,
dude.
Man,
Get
bro.
out.
Yeah, they don't know the challenges
They
of
have
having a
no
stack
idea.
of 40 floppy disks just to install one game.
Had to get out one.
Bro, that floppy disk shit, jeez. When you think about it, it's like, wow.
And
You would look at the floppy disk, they'd be labeled 1 through 40. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, please.
And
make
it-
it
40
forward
floppy
and
disk to
complete
install a
console.
fucking game? No thanks, I'm out.
Yeah.
Had to get my hamster
was
to run into
normal then.
run into wheel and my monkey bubbles to turn the crank to fucking power the electricity. Jesus.
If you remember back in the old PS1 days, it went forward and continued to console. They had Legend of Dragoon with like 4 or 5 discs. You had Final Fantasy
Yes, I
VII
remember
was
that.
on multiple discs. And
Mhm.
nowadays, everybody's like, "Oh, I just download it." And oh, these file sizes. Yeah, back in the day, this would have been 5 or 6 discs. Shit,
yeah.
today
Facts.
it'll probably be 2 discs. So if you're getting it in a digital file, of course the size is huge,
2 Blu-rays. Imagine 2 Blu-rays today.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people don't know, like, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition on disc is 2 discs. Back then, if they didn't switch disc formats, the Legendary Edition would have been like probably damn near 6 discs.
Yep.
Yeah, with all the DLC.
It would have been 6 because Mass Effect 1 was 1 disc, Mass Effect 2 was 2 discs, and Mass Effect 3, I think Mass Effect 3 was 2 discs. 2 discs, yeah, 2 discs.
Yeah, it was 2
So
discs.
yeah, it'd have been like damn near 5, 6 discs. It's crazy.
Yeah, if
Crazy,
maybe not
dude.
even, maybe even 7. Who knows?
True. Oh yeah, because you got to think about the multiplayer aspect as well. Definitely.
Oh yeah. If you add the multiplayer with it too, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and dude, they said that they thinking about. They said if the public, they said if the Steam keep picking up on the multiplayer, they're gonna add the multiplayer to the Legendary Edition.
I told Yobi earlier, Corpse, you won't hear. Mass Effect is officially one of my favorite franchises.
No, take it back. It's not one. It is.
It's an awesome.
It is, dude. I love the game. Dude. I'm stuck playing. I just beat 2 last night, and I'm starting 3 today.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do the suicide mission.
Yeah.
And then once everyone survives and whatnot again, then I'll be on through.
I told Yobi, I said everybody survived but 2 people, and that was the first time I've ever played it. And he's like, everybody survived the first time I played. I'm like, whatever.
All 6 times I've played it, everyone has survived. I've not had a single part of my crew die.
I looked at a video today, how, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only lost 2, and it was 2 I didn't really care about. So I was like,
Who'd you lose?
Thade, that dude with a scar on his face.
Oh, the assassin?
Zaid. Yeah, Zaid.
Oh,
yeah,
Zaid. Yeah, him.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't care less about him.
Yeah, and then Thane, but
For shame.
It's cool.
Yeah, but he was dying anyway. I put him out.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you go through 3, you're gonna feel guilty.
Yeah, because everything that
don't say it. Don't say it.
I won't let him know.
Everything continues from 1 and 2, and it affects every game going forward.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, 3's when you start. Yeah, the Reapers and all. Yeah.
The women gonna give me trouble then, because I done slept with 2 different ones. Damn it.
Who'd you sleep with?
The blue. What's her name? The blue chick.
Liara.
And then of course, what's her name? Miranda.
You finally got Miranda's pants, huh?
Yeah.
She's a stubborn one, but eventually you can get there.
You have to think.
No, she really is stubborn. When you first meet her, she's a bitch.
She is. She's a straight up bitch. But
you have to pull out.
She's like the universe's doorknob, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
You have to pull out the fucking WD-40 and 2 monkey wrenches to get in her fucking
Oh, I thought you were going to say something like you had to pull out so you wouldn't create spawn or something.
Yeah. Wouldn't create any more shepherds.
It's demon spawn.
No, she's kind of tough, but she's one of the women that don't kind of throw themselves at you, because a lot of them kind of do.
Yeah,
She
they
don't.
kind of do a little. Yeah.
Okay, Yobi, do you have another beer ready? Because I'll do a simultaneous crack if you want.
All right, hold on. Let me finish this one. It's almost done.
How
Nah,
cute they're
getting
gonna
done
come
already.
together.
That's right.
Infinite, you gotta get the fuck up out of here, bro.
You're like, 1, 2, 3.
Lemon, do you hear this blasphemous?
I hear it, man. I mean, you know.
He thought the same
Is what it
thing.
is.
No, I don't know, bro. You supposed to save me, dog.
Didn't say it out
I just
loud.
got back.
Facts.
About to
You just got
about to crack
back.
another one.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no retro party without no damn beer.
Hey, but listen. Before we crack this, listen. We gotta. I didn't open yet, but we gotta raise a toast to Lemon. We gotta congratulate him on the Dragon's Den podcast. Cause before he launched this shit was been in the making for 6,000 years. But listen,
yo.
man, he's every Saturday, the kid is going ham. He had some great guests. He had a legendary episode with King David from the Island Lords podcast, and he had another legendary episode with Hip Hop Gamer. And bro, the energy and that big ass smile from Hip Hop Gamer and Lemon, you could just show that energy was genuine. And like
100%, you could tell that. Like I even said that. I said, this guy doesn't look like he's forced to be here. He looks like he's having the greatest time of his life.
Yo, cause like, bro, through the whole thing, Hip Hop Gamer had the big ass smile, and you could tell the energy and the passion between these two gentlemen is like real and official. And it's like, yo, Lemon, man, I'm fucking proud of you, bro. I haven't known you for long, but I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate that.
Salute to you, bro. Salute.
Thank you, fellas, and everybody on here need to get on there, man.
Yep.
We'll definitely be having a good time, man, and that's what I try to bring. I'm glad y'all see it and appreciate it, because I'm retarded, and I'm happy people accept my retardedness.
Well, as well, Lemon. As well, welcome to the Gamers United Guild as well, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was an honor and a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It still is. Got to get my shirt made. Don't worry, I got cups coming too.
Shit, you better let me know. Shit, put me on the line. Buy mine.
By the way, I don't know if you looked in your folder, but I created a couple new files for you.
Oh no, is that from what you told me the other day?
Yeah. So what I did was I got rid of the background, and I just have your logo with the large text below it in a circle, so you don't have all that background anymore.
I got you. Appreciate it. That shirt's gonna get made up this week too. That one, the Guild Cup, another cup from 108, something else. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you definitely again, man. Congrats,
I like to rep good people, like to be around good people, man. You guys are awesome.
You represent exactly what we're striving for. I mean, we're trying to strive for positivity in this community, and it's a hard battle, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
Hard battle. It's easy. We got this.
There's too much of the negativity out
In the words of Lemon, let's go.
and now we actually have a mission statement too. I mean, we're taking this thing all global.
Facts. What you were saying, Boogie? I'm sorry I interrupted, buddy.
I said there's too much negativity in the community these days. If you remember back, I mean, we're all in the old, I think in the older generation of gamers, we all remember the original console wars back in the day when it was Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Oh yeah.
Back then it was fun and games. And
Yes,
I've
it
said
was
this in
fun and
several
games.
chats.
We laughed at
but
those
if you look
commercials.
at it now, since the advent of social media, things have become militant and hostile.
are
and
getting
it's
personal.
like you can't like the player
I'm gonna be a
where
little
you wanna
ratchet
play
too.
anymore.
Since PlayStation 1 dropped, that's when it got toxic. I'm sorry, because when it was Genesis versus Nintendo or Dreamcast or Intellivision versus ColecoVision, nobody was outside fist fighting. Right. And I'm talking about literal
they had
fist fighting.
mascots playing on the commercials and doing their thing.
I mean, but since PlayStation hit the market, you know, and this is not, I don't like to point fingers, but that generation of gamer versus somebody else was ridiculous. Like, I used to debate dudes. Shout out to Sick, man. He used to watch me debate dudes in the store we used to hang out in it's called Game Express. And we lived in that store, you know what I'm saying? Our boys worked there. We had tournaments there, and the debates were so heated. The dudes used to fist fight. I had a 5'3" dude used to do tattoos. He had orange hair. Dude weighed like 100 pounds. Told me he would take me outside and beat me unconscious. I am 6'5". I'm a big dude. I laughed and like, look, you really want that type of work for PlayStation? Like, you really are willing to risk your life and fight a dude 3 times your size?
That's funny.
I said the PlayStation cannot control Scud missiles. But it was in the magazine. Who are you?
You know what?
Somebody with common sense.
You know,
That's
he
funny.
wanted to fight. Then he
You
had
know
to
what's
think.
funny? You can't. I see people that compare this shit to sports teams. Well, I'll tell you right now, the few and far between act like that when it comes to sports teams. I met many Raiders fans being the Chiefs fan, and they give much respect to what's going on.
Go to Pittsburgh.
There are a
Pittsburgh.
few and far between. The problem is that few and far between in the console war bullshit has become the loudest motherfuckers that need to go and sit down and look at their life and realize that Twitter don't mean shit and you ain't nothing until you actually do something. And you ain't doing nothing. You just talking shit. And you talking shit to people that actually have lives, that actually give a fuck about their lives and don't care about this gaming that much. All we care about is playing the game and fucking enjoying it.
Preach it, brother,
Get
preach
the
it.
fuck out my fucking house. And I'll tell you right now, I have blocked more and more people as it's gone on. But I also don't mind trying to bring some knowledge to some motherfuckers. And if you want to bring my family or my life into it, I'm going to have a damn problem with you, bro. That's what I said.
Fact.
Yeah, that's a
Can
fact.
we get the
That's a
commissary?
fact.
Can we get the cup going around now, guys? Get the basket. Start getting collections right now, please.
Yeah.
They're like big
That was
bills.
a nice sermon.
That's one reason why you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
see
on
me
a
on.
podcast.
That's one reason why you don't see me on Twitter as much
And
now.
they hear me talking to
I
you.
see
About
these
to mute the mic.
I see these fucking dudes constantly fighting over an
Hello?
announcement.
All right.
Over fucking Aloy's face being fat. I'm like, is this actually what the fuck you're worried about right now?
You know what I look at? You know what I look at with that? I wanted to bring it up. Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Kate looks thicker than when she did in Gears 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? And
Yeah.
I ain't got no fucking problem with that. I like cheeks. I like cheeks, bro. I got no problem with it. I don't see. I'll tell you right now, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, whatever you want to call it, looked pretty damn good to me.
Facts.
So
Oh, that
head
looks
out
fire.
of your
I'm getting
ass.
that shit.
Who
I ain't
doesn't
got a
like
PS5
badass?
yet and I want it.
Yo, listen.
You know
This,
what?
this,
And I don't
let me
even
let
have
me
a
let me let me
PlayStation
tell you how
5.
toxic these gamers are, man. I don't speak to guys in sport games, right? I was talking to Jay the other day about this. This is what's crazy. I've been banned 3 times on Xbox Live. I've been in Xbox Live for 19 years and 6 months. And the 6 months is always the beta tester that I did before Live was out. Let me tell you something.
3 times?
Yeah. For the same game. NBA 2K.
Oh boy.
I do not speak to sport fans. First of all, hockey fans, I never seen more fights in my life in the stands. Never going back. Baseball, same thing. Not as bad. Hockey fans are the worst I've seen because the whole crowd was fighting. I just was trying to make my way to the exit and hopefully I didn't get punched in the face. But
Yeah.
Football fans, same thing. Basketball fans is a little bit less because it's more dominated by the team. But hockey, football, baseball, those fans are together. Like a lot of them. Like when you go to a Laker game, it's mostly Laker people.
Yeah.
Or a Knicks game, it's mostly Knicks fans. You have like 3 Laker fans on one side. So you don't really see too many fights break out. But a hockey game, it's like universal.
Oh, it's split. It's 50-50
Right,
in the
right. So let me get to my point real quick. Keep this story short. I got banned a week ago because my name was toxic.
What?
What?
My name is
How
Lemon
is your name
23 on
toxic?
Xbox Live. Whoever want to shoot me an invite to play games with me, Lemon 23. November make 19 years, okay? And I'm telling you, I got banned again in 2K basketball. I do not be in the chat with anybody in any sport game. I be in the chat with my friends all the time. Jay will tell you, I be busting people behind the 2K. I'm in the chat with him and everybody else. I do not talk to fan dudes because they're crazy. So I get a letter from enforcement. I had to serve a 1-day ban. I thought I still was banned because I couldn't hear nobody, but my headphone wire was not all the way plugged in. I guess my dog got to it or whatever. I had to serve a 1-day ban again. And it's always because I was smoking dudes in 2K. I beat the dude by 40 points. And
his feelings
but what's crazy, Microsoft got to do a better job. Since when Lemon 23 is an inappropriate name?
Good question.
Like, come on, there's no hitting stuff. Like, there's no quotation.
Did he get confused with your cousin Lemon 69?
Yo, listen, it's something. I just was like, yo, and then this is not up for appeal or ineligible for. It's ineligible for appeal, I think it said. And I said, yo, again, same game. So it's like, I can't even play the game online, not speak to you, just win and keep moving to the next person. I beat at least 8 people a day. Bad. Sometimes I have a good game. Sometimes I take a loss in a day.
No, you do not beat 8 people a day because half those days have been banned already. So don't forget about that.
No, I could play my game. I couldn't communicate.
Oh.
I can still play online, but they turn off my communications.
I've been banned off Alive.
Really? I don't want that work, man.
I mean, I can't even use NLG on Xbox, and I can't use Stinger on PlayStation. For some reason, both of those.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about PlayStation. I think is crazy. This cross-platform play that the games I'm playing, right? PUBG, Call of Duty. You know a PlayStation name. There's always a secret way they say nasty things in their name. Xbox do not allow that. They don't play none of that. Every time you see a weird name, it's like suck my penis or some crazy. They got it spelled changing the E to the 3s and right. Yo, listen, I'll be like, that's a PlayStation guy. Right away. So, listen.
Explain to me what is wrong with the word stinger?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. I mean, I'm drinking lemon and Corona right now. Should I be arrested? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. I'm starting to think something wrong with me.
Shame on you, motherfucker.
Right?
Not your night.
I'm like, yo, this is nuts.
Apparently,
Second
I'm in
time.
a gang, and I
Third
just don't
time,
know
excuse me.
Yeah, Mike's part of a gang.
I'm part of a gang, and I just don't know it.
He's part of the fucking. My reception sounds like shit right now, gang.
Yeah,
Speaking
Boogie
of
was
gangs,
so worried
you'll-
about him sounding like shit tonight. He's like, I just want to sound like crap tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And look, here,
If
Mike
you
jumps in and
don't
sounds
hurry up
like
and
dog
grab that
shit.
beer, I'm gonna go into a seizure or something.
I'm not in the gym anymore. I'm actually in my car now.
You're actually.
Well, Lisa, your phone is.
They ran him out of the
mine.
gym.
Every time I use my app,
Yo,
to
Jay,
talk,
you ready?
There's an echo.
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Scissor.
Yeah.
Blizzard.
It sounds like Mike.
Double bill.
It actually sounds like Mike's on a 10 cans of strength right now.
Jago, shut the fuck up.
A 10 can with string would be an improvement.
That's all right, Yogi. We saw Jago jump online last night and not want to come and talk to us. It's fine.
I was already online.
It's all right.
I was beating Mass Effect 2, then I had to go to bed.
No, he was beating his meat.
Well, that too. It's hard to play a controller with one hand.
Yeah,
I know
mean,
he had sex with that special character.
Yeah,
Come on.
he's only got so much time in a day.
Yeah, damn right. I got to multitask, man.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things he wants to get done.
My penis was playing Mass Effect. Come on now.
He was like, here we go, we're getting Miranda.
Oh, get
I'll get you out
Come
for
on.
this.
Wake up. Come on.
Yep, you're gonna miss it.
You're going to miss all 30 seconds of Miranda pulling the bra out.
Some
Come
of the
on.
best
That's right.
Oh shit.
Oh, God. I just bought Mass Effect Andromeda. I hope I didn't waste my money.
It's not bad. It's got a lot of boring little fetch quest stuff, but
Don't you have Game Pass, Jago?
Yeah, I thought it was free on Game Pass.
I bought it. It was. Because if for some reason I don't have Game Pass for some reason, I still own it.
Why
Like,
would you not own Game Pass? Not owning Game Pass is like not having an Xbox Live.
I'm saying for some reason, if there ever was,
Not owning Game Pass is like not having sex with Miranda.
Well, I was thinking of a scenario where I didn't have the internet or didn't have Game Pass. Okay, I still got it.
Yeah, he was having a super moment.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad price. Like 35.
That's Lemon's heartbeat monitor going on. He's falling.
No, that's my damn vibrator telling me the batteries are dead.
About time you buy yourself a real toy.
If you get the Hitachi
one, buddy.
plug it in the wall.
Yeah.
Just don't plug it in the wall and then use it in the bathtub, all right?
Yeah. Didn't go so well for Infinite.
Boogie.
What's up, Mike?
Did I not tell you this is the show to pop your podcast cherry on? Did I not tell you that?
You did. I've been trying to listen and not interject too much and not interrupt anybody.
No,
and
that's
also,
not the point. The point is to interject.
If you're gonna interrupt anybody, just do it while Yobi's fucking talking. He does to everybody else.
Yeah. There's a clause we signed just for that.
That's right. Yeah. Then I gotta take Yobi to a snow planet, talk about his feelings.
Yeah, you can interject, you can premature ejaculation, whatever you want to do.
As long as we don't hear it.
Yeah. You don't need to announce
Speak
it.
for yourself.
No.
We'll tell by your
we'll know
grimaces.
it. We'll hear it.
We'll tell by your grimaces.
Oh yeah, Sonic Spinball.
Yo, if any, in the near or far future, if anybody come up on a deal for a PS4 Pro, let your boy know.
Can't even find one of them motherfuckers anywhere right now.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news.
I literally get an announcement from my daughter that they have one at least once a week at her store.
You'd be lucky to find a fucking PS4 original OG PS4 right now anywhere, unless it was used.
God damn, man.
If I can, I'm going to go back to the question that Jay asked me about my video game history a while back. One thing that I wanted to say was I actually got into Xbox because of the fact that I rescued my Xbox from somebody that was tossing it out when the original one came out. I was working for 1-800-GOT-JUNK, and somebody threw that out and a $700 Sony Vaio computer.
Wow.
And the rule,
you're talking about the OG Xbox?
Well, here's the thing: they got rid of the Xbox and they got rid of the Sony Vaio, and it was somebody was getting rid of it because they were going away to college. And the rule at 1-800-GOT-JUNK was if it works, you can keep it and take it home. So I got an Xbox and I got a PC.
Is this the OG Xbox you're talking about?
This is the OG Xbox.
Oh,
way
nice.
back.
Nice. Why would they fucking throw out something that won't work? You could sell it.
So what game got you? Because that's what it comes down to.
What game got me? I like I was telling Jay and them earlier, I've always been more of like an off-brand gamer. The Suffering and PsyOps, the Mindgate Conspiracy, both really kind of got me.
Obviously, those games came with the Xbox. And that's why the guy was throwing them out, because the last guy didn't play either one of them.
PsyOps was actually pretty good.
PsyOps was amazing. I wish they'd bring it back. I really do. But when it comes to like games like that, like I always gravitate toward like the weird and the off kilter. Like The Suffering is literally a game about being in a mental institution where everything that's trying to kill you is a different physical interpretation of a like death penalty.
Well, you've never been to the GUNDM then, huh?
You like the stuff that's like not normally like as mainstream or as popular as most other people. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Right. Like when I had my Nintendo 64, I didn't get down on like the Super Mario and the Donkey Kong Country. I got down on like Body Harvest, which a lot of people don't know. That was Rockstar's game before they really came out with Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you're right. I actually just watched a documentary about
Body Harvest.
The history of Grand Theft Auto, and he is correct. Yes, that was DMA, I believe, something like that. I think because it wasn't Rockstar. It wasn't called Rockstar then.
It's like everybody loves Naughty Dog because of fucking Nathan Drake and shit. But then you ask somebody what was one of Naughty Dog's earliest games, they'd be like, I'm like, how about Way of the Warrior, motherfucker, on 3DO, the fucking fighting game.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I couldn't think of the name of the game.
They'll be like, what? Naughty Dog made a fighting game? Yeah, it was digitized characters just like Mortal Kombat. Had an awesome fucking intro, but the controls were shit. Had an awesome soundtrack.
I have something to say, man. I think I'm having a problem. You ever seen like Street Fighter come on and they said the flashing of these colors and lights might give you an epileptic seizure?
Yeah.
I think I'm having one. This drone is blinding the shit out of me. I feel funny. You know what I'm saying?
Like a good kind of funny?
I'm like, I don't feel right. Looking at all these lights.
We got Noof. What's up,
Noof?
What up, Noof?
But to go back to the fighters thing, Yobi asked me earlier if I thought I could jump back into Tekken and actually like do as well as I did back in college. I don't know about that, but I do know that like fighters in general, I've always played, again, the more off-brand. Like, I don't know if any of you remember on Sega Genesis, Brutal Paws of Fury.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bunch of different... Yeah, I love that game. I absolutely love that game. And on Nintendo 64, I played Clay Fighter 63 in the third.
Oh, yeah. Clay Fighters. Wow.
Well, Primal Rage.
Primal Rage.
Oh, that's one of my faves.
The only fighting game I can say on the Genesis that I did not enjoy was Eternal Champions.
Eternal Champions was...
Champions had good notions. It just looked and played like crap, but it controlled
like shit. It
could have been
awesome.
Terrible.
I don't even know how they released that. The concept and the story was nice.
They didn't have nobody play testing that yet because
Come on, man, stop blinking.
The control.
They fixed a lot of that in the Sega CD version, though.
I played the Sega CD version, and it wasn't much better, Mike. It looked better.
I beat the game with Tempo Dude, guy with the zero on his chest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He kind of looked like Green Lantern, almost, right?
Kinda.
Yeah. I remember.
Green Lantern was cool.
Yeah. Can't think of his name though. It's been so long. Don't give me the name.
But it was almost like there was a delay in the attacks and stuff.
Yes, and then they had stage fatalities too. And I could never get one of those fuckers to work. Like what the fucking
108 is fucked up.
It's super. What?
No, that's 108.
Oh, okay. It's like super in here. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Beer and flashing lights don't work.
You can't be fucked up. You only had one beer.
No, I'm on my third. I drink beer like water. This is why I don't drink beer. It gotta be something.
Last Thursday night, I had 4 beers before the show even started.
We put them into the water world. There we go.
Y'all making me feel bad because I ain't drinking tonight, but I can't drink what I got in the house. What I got in the house is Caribou 151 mild blue rum and pineapple juice. I can't be drinking that watching the 2-year-old.
Yes, you can, because I drink that and I watch my daughter, but she 18. I drink that Everclear 190. Let's go.
My son is
Let's go.
My son is
You gotta share. You gotta share. That's all. You take a couple sips. You give a little bit of Motrin.
Never drink that shit straight. You drink that shit with half a gallon of juice and 2 teaspoons of liquor. That's a fact.
Yep.
That is the truth.
It was just said Dirty J's favorite fighting game in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Hit Fighter. I miss Dirty J.
New great show the other morning, man.
Where the
I know
hell's
you on in the morning, man. I'm there every morning. 108 is there every morning.
He's a pony now. I talked to him on Twitter. He's all about that pony life.
Who?
What's up, Noob?
Dirty J.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. He's always talking PlayStation now. I talked to him. I was like, "What up, man?" He's like, "I love PlayStation, man."
Yo,
like, what?
Can I ask y'all a question? What's this dude name? Dustin. I can't think of his last name. Dustin from IGN.
Dustin McGarry.
Yeah.
I like this dude, right? Been like this dude for years, right? I'm gonna say this. He put up an episode talking about PlayStation numbers are almost doubling or tripling Xbox. And I said to myself, where you get your numbers from Xbox?
I don't see how that's possible. You can't.
No.
You
These
can't
are
find
facts.
PS5 in sport.
Right, but you can't find either one of them in the store.
No, you can't
And
find
every
either
time
one
they
of
go
them.
in on sale, they both out of stock.
Yeah.
How do you know that PlayStation is doing these numbers?
Exactly.
Because
Where you get that
saying
from?
because saying that they do gets them clicks.
Get some clicks, exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Here's my question though: even if they are doing those numbers, how do we know that those numbers are actually going to people that want the system as opposed to the scalpers that are flipping them for like 3 times the value?
Dude, let's just stop with this real quick. I'm gonna Lemon, I love you, dude. I love you guys' opinions, but Xbox is on a different fucking realm, dude. They are doing different things, and one of them is you can play on your damn phone, bro. Like, you are not selling consoles playing on your phone or playing on PC and downloading Game Pass to your PC. You ain't playing none of that shit, bro.
I'm with you, Chris.
So,
I'm with you.
So you know, and that's where I agree with you, Lemon, because at the end of the day, this dude is saying this, but you ain't thinking about what Xbox is thinking about, and that's the subscribers, the subscription base they're trying to build right now.
Right, that ecosystem,
And that is
no matter how you're playing. You're paying that
exactly.
money.
They don't
Paying out that
care,
money
dude.
regardless.
I'm telling you right now, if PlayStation played ball with them, they would do it. And you know what? You could hate on it, you could not like it, dude. I would love to play Gears against PlayStation gamers. Motherfuckers would be like little freaking wet fucking bunnies sitting there like, I don't know what to do.
You said wet bunnies. I'm done. Wet bunnies?
They're like standing there with their
I don't
chains
know if
out.
that's weird or perverted, but it works for me.
You know where you know where
It works.
you know where he got that reference from, right? That commercial. Wet teddy bears here, wet teddy bears.
Yo, I didn't even understand that commercial.
He does now, though.
That shit was scary.
But dude, like that's the whole point. Like, dude, like everybody be like, oh, Gears is taking away the crossplay shit. Dude, I barely ever play a PC gamer on Gears right now. What the fuck is the point? And I'll tell you right now, we're gonna go and call out the fact that, oh, they're on mouse and keyboard. Well, guess what? They're about to release that, at least on Gears itself, for the Xbox Series X. If you have the Series X or the S, you could play mouse and keyboard. On top of that, you say cheating. Well, people can cheat even if they have a damn controller in their hand. Okay? All I'm gonna say is stop the bullshit. Like, dude, I just want people to be able to play who the fuck they want. And I'll tell you right now, Sony is just like, hell no, we ain't doing this. We are not doing this. And everybody sees it and nobody wants to say a damn word about it. But they are against it, dude. And I think it's bullshit because at the end of the day, you choose what you want to play. And if you don't like that fact, then that's fine. Don't fucking play it. Move on to something else. Go play the single player. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy what you enjoy. And people can't do that anymore.
Shout out to Crispy with the rage.
With the crispy truth.
Crispy rage.
Well, what's
the crispiest rage I've heard in a long time.
Sony's
But he's right.
Sony's still banking on the console sold type of thing, that old mentality. Like Lou said, that's subscriptions, but that's true. But with Microsoft, not only can they get subscriptions through a console, they get subscriptions through a fucking phone or a tablet to play said games.
You know what? Microsoft is going to get the best of both worlds, and Sony's going to get the best of one demographic.
One
That's
demographic,
it.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying, Lemon. That's what
last
I'm
generation with the Xbox One X, right? In a quarter, Microsoft crushed Sony gaming division and became the #1 gaming division in the world with less consoles. You know,
Dude,
Game Pass was out there.
That's
and
my
then,
whole point.
So when you know these conversations, man, we need to stop pocket watching. Yeah, because a lot of these people are not they're not market analysts. They're not accountants. They don't know nothing about numbers, but everybody want to talk about pockets. Microsoft could buy Sony 10 times over.
I want to bring, because
if you want to just talk pockets, but it's not even about
you
that.
You just brought it up perfectly, Lemon, dude, because the whole point is that let's say you sell twice as many consoles as Xbox, but Xbox sells 3 times the amount of subscriptions. And those subscriptions are actually probably a 30 to 40% profit compared to 0% profit on the console side.
Mm-hmm.
You think about that for a second, and you realize that even though I agree with some people that say, hey, I want to buy the game and those devs deserve that, but there's a goddamn reason why these devs have signed up to be on Game Pass, because they see sales on the back end. And that's the whole damn point. Like, they wouldn't do it if they didn't think that it was right. And you look at our writers, you look at MLB The Show, two of the bigger third parties that have come into Game Pass recently, and you start thinking, how many others are going to follow suit? And I think there's going to be a lot more. I'm just saying.
Is it the word that aren't people rumbling that Battlefield is going to come in day one? And
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
I mean,
fuck them crispy and nuts from Surrey.
See, Microsoft does it, and they've said this. They don't care where you come in from to play their games. They just want you on their platform.
Well, Noob said something today. He says, but selling consoles is about leaving an impression and perception among gamers. And his aspect is, Noob's only among console gamers, and that's true. But Microsoft is not just going after the console crowd, because you have to have a Microsoft account where you sign up for Game Pass or whatever, so they still count. They're going after the crowd that don't want to play on a console, they want to play on their tablet or their phone or whatever. But at the end of the day, those subscriptions, those Xbox Live accounts still count in the main the main grand scheme of things, because those people can still purchase content and DLC and all that at the same time. You don't have to have a console for that.
Right. See, I think it's more about the accessibility than it is about trying to reach other people. Because I mean, think about thinking about myself, and I get to, maybe 10 hours a week nowadays to play games because of the fact that I've got a kid running around, and I mean, 2-year-olds like TV. So, but the other thing that I have is I have a S20 in my house. So I sit down at night when he's asleep and I'll play my games on my phone. Not my preferred way to play, but it does allow me to get some extra gaming in when I can't have access to the television, which is really nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask the console, the console streaming from like your own console in another part of the house. That's fucking amazing. If you haven't,
bro, Jago,
that's amazing, dude.
Jago.
Yeah.
Bro, it was one day I worked.
What the hell is going on here, dude? I'm losing my mind right now.
He sat his phone down and walked away.
He started walking.
Gas station.
He said, hey, Jago, I'm dropping my phone.
Yo, I gotta take a shit, bro. Let me just put this really far away from me.
Let me tell you the story.
No, we can't hear you,
No,
Yobi.
we can't hear you, bro.
Sounds like you're downstairs. Come back.
All right, how about now?
There you go.
Yeah, we heard that.
Okay, that's weird. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna play my Xbox. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Game Pass. And then I brought my Game Pass. I'm like, wait, it was remote play. I was like, oh, and I fired up remote play, and I was like, whoa, like it was the first time. I'm like, dude, I'm playing my fucking Xbox, and my Xbox is at home off, but on standby mode. I was like, what the
people
fuck?
don't know that
bro,
you can play it in another place.
Yes,
you don't have to play it in your home.
I was at work, and my coworkers was like, how the fuck are you playing Xbox online? And I'm looking at the guy, I was like, hey, I'm like, dude, it's a lot of shit you guys have been missing out. All y'all. And my manager was like, my manager was like, I don't even play video games, but bro, you gotta put me onto that shit. I'm like, whenever you have time, let me go.
I haven't tried it away from the house, but being able, I've tried it playing I'll play in a living room. Like my wife's like, come watch this show with me. Like I just watched a fantastic show on HBO Max called Warrior. Fucking fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, it's
written by Bruce Lee. By Bruce Lee.
Bruce and Linda Lee, and that's actually the show he wanted made, not Kung Fu.
It's crazy.
So watch Warrior. Watch Warrior.
Let's not say that. He wanted Kung Fu made also.
But okay, but this is his original
David
vision.
Carradine was not supposed to be white.
Yes, exactly. This is his original vision. I'll put it that way. Amazing show. But I'm sitting there, and I was like, I'm watching the show, and I was like, let me fire this up. I ain't playing in a while, and I'm like, every time I fire like the console streaming up, I'm just in the living room. I'm playing from my own Xbox and not even in my man cave. I'm like, it's just fucking crazy. I love it, and it's like no lag, like zero lag. I'm like, I feel like I'm playing on the damn console right now. Crazy, yeah, man. I just PlayStation gamers.
At my old job, before I switched careers, I actually converted a PlayStation fan with the streaming from your console. I drove an hour away to work from where I lived to where I was working, and ended up booting up Wasteland 3 on my phone, and was playing with zero lag. And he was like, "Man, how are you doing that? That's an Xbox game." And I was like, I mean, with console streaming and the ability to play through Game Pass like that, like you can do things like this. You can't necessarily do things like that on the competitor console. They have Play Anywhere, but I don't think it's anywhere near on par.
No.
Don't you have to be on the same Wi-Fi? Did you Play Anywhere on PlayStation?
I think so. I'm not certain about that though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure you do.
I know people used to play PlayStation 3 or 4 on their PSPs, right? There was some kind of remote play that way too.
Yeah, there was on your PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can play your PS3 on your fucking PSP. Yeah.
Yeah, and the PS Vita, I think the only way you can use that is like you had to be in close proximity.
Yeah. That was the only way that I know of. I never did it, but I read up on it back in the day.
Can I like let you guys know the difference between PlayStation service and Xboxes right now?
Knock yourself out.
What you trying to say? PlayStation is better, Crispy?
Xbox is using your console as technically a server blade.
A server,
yeah. A server.
Okay,
yeah.
so you can go outside of your Wi-Fi and be able to use it because it is a streaming server blade. That's the streaming service that they're doing right now.
Yeah.
On top of
as
that,
you have internet connection, you're good.
yes. So
That's insane,
dude. That's what they're doing, dude. I'm telling you, Xbox and another dude. They're not just looking at their actual servers. They're looking at every console. They want you to buy the console. Trust me, because they're going to use it as a server blade. That's the way they're going about this at this point.
Man.
So you're saying they're preparing for the long game and for the future, as Lemon would say.
Oh well, everybody thinks that. You know what? You know what?
Year 2000.
The future was not the Kinect, people. Okay, it wasn't. But I'll tell you right now, that augmented reality
We don't
shit.
speak about the
That's why
Kinect.
you can't buy that shit, dude. The U.S. military's using that shit now, dude. Trust me, that shit's gonna be real at some point.
Come on,
and you're gonna be able to.
That's crazy, dog.
Go to Ventures used the shit out of the Kinect on a TV show. Come on.
Crispy's talking Skynet now.
Well, dude,
and fucking airports got lots of use out of the Kinect too. Come on now, you can't say it wasn't kind of.
you know what? It was beneficial to society at the time. There's a lot of people using it, but now it's all about AR.
It was the precursor to Alexa. We'll just say that.
Skynet?
That's true.
Yes,
Cortana was the precursor to Alexa. Yes, you are correct.
Yes, you damn sure was. Because if we hadn't had that back then, people would have been so, I'll just get an Alexa and talk to it. The fucking Kinect was already doing that to Cortana.
Dude,
come on.
Yes. Microsoft, dude, sometimes it's their own damn fault, and they get too ahead, and they piss people off because it's too much control by some artificial intelligence at one point. But they've always done this. They've always had a step ahead on a lot of things. Right now, it happens to be a subscription-based gaming service that nobody else can touch. And you've literally thrown Google Stadia to the shithole.
We don't speak about Google Stadia.
Now we literally got Alexa fucking ordering fucking paper towels and tampons for people on a regular basis. Come on. And it's cool.
Remember, boys, Microsoft
me
wasn't
tampons.
wrong.
What did you say, Mike?
I said, don't forget, Microsoft wasn't wrong. Microsoft was early.
They were too early. Oh yeah, too early.
They were 7 or 8 years too early.
Most
and
definitely.
Gamers who are freaking creatures of habit, who get scared if if the power button's on the other side of the console on the next iteration.
It's not just gamers, Mike. People are always scared to change if they're comfortable with how something is for a long time.
They couldn't wrap their mind around what Microsoft wanted to do,
Nope.
and now all of a sudden, this is the way.
Well, you know what? I want to bring something up real quick because a lot of people don't see this shit. But you look at, like, I have an iPhone 11. It scans my fucking face every time I go into any app that I have allowed this to happen. It is taking a picture of me every single time. And this is something that people trashed in 2013 about Xbox. You know what? At the end of the day, they made it more about TV, but all the other things have already been implemented now. So yes, we are 7 to 10 years later, and dude, they've been doing this forever, and people called them out, and I'll tell you, that sold a lot of PlayStation 4s because people were like, I ain't having that. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And nowadays it's like, okay, I buy all digital. That's what I do. Most of us probably bought half of our games digitally, right? You get better deals usually.
95%.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 100% digital. I am 100%
about
digital.
women digitally, so I ain't got.
You guys want to hear something crazy? So I had a problem with my iPhone, my Apple Card. I got them out on chat. They brought it up, and they're like, "Can you scan your face for me, please?" And the thing popped up automatically. And they're like, "Okay, we can tell it's you. Thank you." Because I didn't have any of my information on me, and they're like, "Bing, bing, scan my face," and they're like, "Yep, okay, here we can continue."
How do you think you get into Windows now? Windows Hello takes a picture of your face on your laptop. I mean, I will forever wonder what would have happened to the industry had Microsoft stuck to their guns and didn't flinch. Because they flinched. That's really what happened.
Oh yeah, this is how you share games. They flinch like a motherfucker.
That shit had me shook. I ain't gonna lie.
and if they had stuck to the plan and just explained it and then said, trust us, this will be awesome, they would have dragged the entire industry with them 7 years ago.
Mike, I have to disagree on one point. The $500 with the Kinect in there, that was the biggest fucking problem.
Yeah, that was a problem.
You gotta remember how well the original Kinect sold. I had one. It was a fucking blast.
No, and I understand the
problem was they were forcing it on people and charging $100 more than their competitors.
No. The problem is I'm down to my last beer, guys.
Well, then
Stop playing.
There was multiple different things that fucked them in 2013.
Yes.
The Force Connects, the $100 extra, the DRM. This is how you share.
Well, and Tommy Patrick said, "Go buy a 360." That pissed me off.
There was so many factors. First of all, Don Matrix is a disrespectful clown.
Fuck Don Matrix.
His statement is definitely disrespectful. Okay, they went with something that was the most attachment rate peripheral in the history, which is in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes, right. Yes.
They went with that. They was winning with that. I was part of that whole momentum.
Me too.
I still use mine.
I dare any of y'all to challenge any of my dead central moves because I'm boogie with it. You know what I'm saying? But listen to what the problem was. Okay, DRM is because of these idiot pirates on PC.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yep.
It's not for console people.
Nope.
If they're going digital, right? If you notice, even in the Xbox One and PS4 era, right? You know why games wasn't pirated? Because there's 60 goddamn gigs. Yep. You can't afford the Blu-ray disc to put them on. Okay? So with certain parameters, we could point fingers, we could say they wrong. Why wouldn't they pack in the Connect? They won last generation with it.
Well, that's my point,
This
Lemon.
is business.
It was so successful, they thought it was a good idea.
Right.
They thought it was a
But
good idea.
instead of making it an option, because Sony camera was included too.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh hell to the no, we taking it out the box." Did you see the reception they got from that? This is why they took a cell phone, and this is how you share games.
Exactly.
On the spot.
Yep.
I have a question. I have a question about
That was
all
a
that.
reaction video.
Something that's been on my mind. Did they delay the release of the PS4 so they could repackage it without the camera?
I seen it. Well, I'm not sure if they did it for that, but you know, I got a lot of connections at GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
A ton of district managers that rock with me. I get a lot of my stuff hands on, and you know, like I showed last summer, I got Ghost of Tsushima Collector's Edition when it been outsold for months. So what I'm saying is, I've seen the box with the camera included before.
Right.
The whole debacle. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that box.
Yep.
And they retracted all. Oh, we not doing that.
Well,
You know, they both was going that route. But you know, we could sit here and point fingers, but then again, you gotta thank Don Meathead for doing what he did, who catapulted Phil into the position he's in today.
God.
Because if it was successful, we would still have that idiot as a boss.
What's his name too? What's his name didn't help? What's his name? Terry Myerson, who didn't give Xbox any budget at all. What it did, like.
I mean, yeah, but but you know, he's the boss. It don't matter.
Yeah, Spooky.
They bought parts off the shelf. They've never done that. They've always been a high-end console. They sold the Xbox OG at the original most worst price ever and lost tons of money just so they could put their foot into the market. Let's not forget what. Remember, they had the shortest lifespan.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't want to, we're going to make this and then we're going to bust your head to the white meat with the 360. That was the plan. Microsoft thinks ahead. They're not DC and making movie for each movie. They got a 10-year plan.
Yeah,
Thank God Don Matrick buffooned himself and Microsoft.
Only had what, 3 years, Lemon? 2001, 2004?
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To give Phil Spencer the breath of life, like, listen, young Padawan, it is your turn to become the master. And he did it.
Sick. Wait, what?
Nobody gives Sony enough credit. I mean, those guys can change a PowerPoint presentation on the fly.
On the fly.
They need some props for that.
They're good at marketing.
Microsoft.
They're good at marketing. Everything when it comes
And
to
shout out to Aaron Greenberg. You get them every time he get a chance. He throw haymakers. Pay attention to this guy, man. He does it on purpose. He throws Mike Tyson haymakers when you already sleep.
That's what Sony does, Jay. Sony's been in the business marketing their products for years. Sony's been a master of marketing their products since we've been around. Their Walkmans, their TVs, their Blu-ray players, their VCRs. They are masters at marketing.
CES 2018. This is how you know Sony crazy. They came into CES 2018 with a Walkman worth $1,300.
Yep.
Who do you think you are?
Mr. Big Stuff.
They still think they the Bentleys. You're not the Bentleys no more. People are making money on other avenues. And shout out to Microsoft for making these gamers, these devs go HDR, because you do know console leads the market in HDR gaming.
Oh yeah,
leads the market. They're the whole reason the 3080s in them exist.
I got a 1S because of the HDR, and it looked different. Gears 4, dude, looked incredible on the 1S, dude.
Facts. I mean, it's just crazy that you know, Sony's done some things, but they do a lot of copycat. They should be thanking Microsoft for creating the party chat, cross game chat, cross play chat, everything else. That all came from Microsoft. All of that. Achievements. Shout out to Microsoft.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna call ours trophies. That's what we're gonna do.
Yo,
If you look at side by side comparisons of achievements and trophies, It's the same damn achievement in the game. It's just that they call it as trophies and they call it as achievements, points. You know, now with I wasn't a big Phil Spencer fan because I thought he just was too mild and you needed an aggressive dude. This dude is passive aggressive. He said, "Hey, good morning," but he's really saying, "Fuck out of here, stop playing in my pocket."
Yeah,
that's what he's saying.
Lemon, I got a question for you.
He's a beast.
I got a question for you, Lemon.
One slice of food.
Tell me if I'm wrong, Lemon.
Oh no, I got a bread. So
I want you to tell me if I'm wrong about this, Lemon. You hear me, Lemon?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, so you remember the 360 era and the PS3 era, right?
I'm gonna try.
And and listen, people, this is not me disrespecting Sony. I'm just calling it how I see it. And the PS3 got delayed, right? Delayed a year. Because it wasn't ready. What did these motherfuckers say? They said, "Oh, the first console to hit 10 million sales wins the console war." Right or wrong?
That's a fact, but that's wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course, but
I guess
so
Wii U won like a hell. 13 million.
Woo! Yeah, reached 10 million first, but that's beside the fact. And then Sony came out, it was killing it out the gate. But towards the end of the end of the console war, end of the console generation, PS3 caught up and beat Xbox. But
it was over by
they were saying, okay, the first to reach 10 million sales win, but now they saying, Sony won. Like, okay, which narrative are y'all trying to paint?
Well, you know another narrative that sucks. They try to make Sony's fan base is 100 million. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Microsoft is not 100 million, but a successful system is over 50 million sold.
Yes.
Period. It's not 100 million. The number's 50. Okay. You hit under that, you could even do 40. But if you hit under that, 13,
that's a flop.
N64 32. You see, Nintendo got their share of flops. Nobody want to discuss. Nobody talks about that.
Of course not. Nintendo gets
The
passed.
Wii U sold 100 million. The Wii sold 100 million consoles. No third-party game was successful on that system. It was all Nintendo games. So that's why they lost the support, because nobody wouldn't purchase any games to mess with Wiimotes. That's a fact. Okay? The narrative that they always try to spin goes from subject to subject. You can't base yourself or listen to people who change it on the fly to justify their means of what they feel like saying today.
To fit their narrative at the
right,
time.
to fit their narrative, basically. So 50 million is successful. You don't need 100. It's good that they got 100, and they average 100 on each console except PS3. Right? But 50 is the number. And I hate to hear people say, "Oh, y'all don't have 100 million sold." Hey, listen, man, you don't see Call of Duty slowing up on Xbox. You don't see no major third-party game saying, "Well, it's better over here. We'll just stick to this." That would be stupid. But they did that to the Wii U, though. They did that to the Wii.
Do you know what I would think is if E3 comes around and they go and say, because we saw the Switch on Phil's little shelf there. If they say Game Pass is on Nintendo Switch, I think people would lose their minds. I think the entire Twitterverse, as we like to look at it, would melt inside of itself.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's gonna happen. Now, this is just my opinion. First of all, that's a platform-specific product, right?
Yo, hold on, Sonic, feel better, brother. Go ahead.
Sony would never put that. Let's just say, I know you talking about Nintendo, but Sony would never allow Game Pass on there, because let's just say Microsoft said, "You know what, we're gonna give it to you," and when they go to renew the contract, Sony says, "You know what, we want a better discount," and then Microsoft says, "Oh, never mind, you're not getting it no more. We good." You know what's gonna happen to those people that had Game Pass, right? Where they gonna go?
Back to Xbox.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's just like the Spider-Man character. Marvel said, "You want to play with us?
You kind of made my point.
Disney said,
"No." Lemon, you kind of made my point, because you said that the Wii sold 100 million, right?
Mhm.
But nobody was playing it for the third party.
No,
And
because
the
the
Switch,
Absolutely
console,
nobody.
and the
console was
Switch
so we could
is
put anything
doing,
on.
and well,
same
and
thing.
that's kind of what the same thing the Switch is
Well,
doing.
I
the Switch.
know. I know.
Okay,
Same
so
But
what
go ahead.
can you do to make it better? You use the cloud gaming servers
Yeah.
that are already there within Game Pass, because if you allow Game Pass on Nintendo, they, Xbox is going to put all in on the Game Pass part of it, and nobody has to think about the cloud aspect of it.
Crispy.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. It's
Bro, you're 100%
it
right.
Sounds right,
But
bro.
if I give you a gun, right, you gonna commit suicide?
Oh, shit. No.
Because putting Game Pass on your console from the competing squad is suicide.
No, it's not. Not for Nintendo.
Not
Nintendo.
for Microsoft.
No.
Listen,
Why would it be?
listen. It'd be a
That
good all
console
around
is
system,
not
right?
capable of doing what the console can do. You are still subscribing to Game Pass through Nintendo. You
Listen,
have to
if you play
understand,
Minecraft, you gotta have an Xbox Live account.
What Crispy is
You can't sign into Minecraft and not be on an Xbox Live account.
But you can't play Outriders on Nintendo either, right?
What Crispy
I
saying?
point, Crispy. You're right, but they would never allow listen. They needed. First of all, we seen them walk out in 2019. All three of them walk on stage together. They only walked out on stage together because they had two bigger threats that they financially
Well, two of them got
compete
fired right after. So let's get out of that.
What Crispy's point is, Lemon, is the people that own the Switch. He's saying the people that own the Switch, and there's a lot of people I see them on Twitter. Some people own only a Switch and maybe a PC, blah blah blah, or only a Switch and a PS4. If you put Xbox, or you're able to purchase and play Xbox games on a Switch because they would never buy an Xbox anyway, there's money from Microsoft right there for somebody who would never ever consider owning it.
But look. I didn't disagree with him. I didn't say he wrong. I know he right. But Nintendo like hell to the no. You ain't gonna kill us on our own console.
Yeah.
That's my point.
They wouldn't have allowed Ori. They wouldn't have allowed Outer Worlds.
Ori is a AA game made by another studio.
Outer Worlds
They won't put Halo over there.
Game. Outer Worlds is not. Why not? Why, if they're gonna play it through your subscription service, why wouldn't they put Halo on there?
Yo, listen. If
Explain
they do that, that's the end of Nintendo. You watch.
I think everybody
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say it wouldn't benefit. I didn't say it didn't make sense. What I'm telling you is,
come on, Lemon.
You give
Lemon,
a
that's
Nintendo
not the
fan
end.
who don't have multi-console to taste the Game Pass, they're in trouble. I'm telling you.
All that
Sony,
Switch on,
Sony and Nintendo will be in trouble.
All that Switch on Xbox, Phil Spencer's desk means is the future Switch is going to come with a screensaver of Phil Spencer. Y'all put too much stock into this shit.
And Crispy, you're not incorrect. As a financial beneficial situation, yes. But I'm talking about you going to bring in 70 plus.
Who the fuck is in a wind tunnel?
Into Game Pass. You give them a taste of what Microsoft is offering.
But you also have to remember one thing about the Switch. The Switch doesn't have the same games that the
either of the other.
Right. So bringing those games to them isn't going to hurt their sales of Splatoon 2.
No.
It's not.
Oh no, it never hurt. It never hurts Nintendo first party. Nintendo first party is the dominant force on all their consoles. There's not one game on a Nintendo platform that outsells anything Nintendo. Not one. No RPG, nothing. Nintendo systems are Nintendo driven. I have a Switch for everything Nintendo. Nothing third party. I got a couple Astral Chain, some other game. I can't remember.
So here's my point. For somebody like me who is not interested in Nintendo games, a lot of them I feel like I played in my earlier life.
Disrespectful.
I look at this and I say, okay, the portable system aspect is really cool. Okay? Really awesome. The problem is that I don't get to play any other games but these games that I lived with my entire life. And I would rather play some games that aren't that. And all of a sudden, you open up that realm where you go and say, well, now I purchased your first party because, you know, I might get back into that. But I also get these third-party games that have never been able to be played on your platform because it's underpowered because of the cloud.
Facts. And Crispy, like I said again, I 5,000% agree with you. I just said that would be the end.
That would be the end. It would be. Not what the Switch is right now. I don't think it would be. I really don't. I feel like more people are playing it because of its portability and it's basically.
Well, hold on, Chris. This is what they did. They have the market share hold on portable gaming.
Oh, they do.
They just made a system that could do both, and they don't have this generation of portable system. They just put it in one. That's why the Switch is doing what it's doing.
Yep.
If you notice, they don't have a competing portable system.
No,
it's just the Switch. So you get to do best of both worlds. That is the demographic that fits Nintendo. That is 100% correct. But I don't care how good the Switch is on the go. The battery life is trash, and they games don't look better than Gears on your cell phone. No. You have console top-end graphics on your cell phone to go.
The one thing I will kind of go against you on is that Nintendo gamers don't give a shit about that. They want to be able to play the game. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing, okay? And this is because I played on N64. Dude, Conkers, I want another Conkers rare. I want another one. Conkers was one of my favorite games of all time. It played better because it was the upgraded version that the Xbox got first. Okay, it played better on the GameCube, but we constantly went back to the N64. All my friends, because I had 4 ports and not 2. Okay, and that was the whole point. And on top of that, the controllers were not able to be found at the time. My whole point is a game like a Gears or something that can be put in somebody's hands that has never played it, never thought of playing it. And they might hate it, but at least they tried it. And you know what? Xbox is going to be like, hey, you could, Game Pass subscription, here we go. And you know what? The way they've treated PC to Xbox, PC plays less than Xbox. They might do $5 on Nintendo. We don't freaking know. And we're going to hate on it. But that's what they might do. And you know what? The problem is Nintendo has zero online service to be able to play with other people. It's basically obsolete. It is so bad.
To play Switch online, you need your social security number and your mother's maiden name.
Okay. The infrastructure in terms of playing online is better than Sony's. The chat system is horrible. Their friends list, invite and codes to give away is terrible. But hold on. Their online service runs better than PlayStation. Let's not get crazy.
So you can't talk to anybody. Then there's no point.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's horrible.
I'm just saying, dude. Like,
it's $20. It's $20.
Everybody, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? And we'll bring it to this point. You know what's funny? Everybody hates on Xbox, but I have people that have a PlayStation 5, and they never talk to anyone on their PlayStation 5.
They're a single player system. I got a PS5. I don't buy anything multiplayer. Anything.
And all I care about is multiplayer. That's my whole point to people. That's when they go and say, oh, you hate this. Well, I want to see. Dude, I remember playing SOCOM and chatting with people back in the day, bro.
That's right.
I remember that, dude. I remember people talking trash to me. You know what? I'll take that trash. I'll eat it up and I'll shoot it back at you, motherfucker. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, and now, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, you don't have that anymore. And people hate on me for calling them out. Be like, dude, I get it. You make great single player games. I get it. I get it totally. But you know what? People trashing Gears, people trashing Halo. Guess what? They give you a great single-player story and a great multiplayer. Come on, man.
That Mass Effect single-player game is fire, Crispy.
Guess what? I see more Xbox gamers talking about it too, right?
I know. Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
you got to remember,
Anybody
the series originated on Xbox and wasn't on PlayStation for a very long time.
Yeah, the first game was originally on
You got to
Xbox.
remember that. It originated, and that is the game that put the Japanese JRPGs, kicked them right out the house. Get out. That changed the whole industry, Mass Effect. This is a revolutionary game, a trend-setting game, a game that changed the narrative.
Oh, facts.
That's what Mass Effect did for the Western gamer. We don't have to do turn-based with action, shooting, great story, have sex with aliens.
Hell yeah! I'll raise a beer to that, Lemon.
Right.
Put the J in RPG is what you're trying to say?
No.
There's not too many RPGs I will beat over and over. This is why I said even though I have it, I'm game sharing, but I will not play those games again. It's good that other people are enjoying them. I'm happy for you. I beat all 3 of those games 3 times apiece. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, it was actually
I did Master Chief Collection. I said, listen, I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm never going back. I don't even have a game on my hard drive. It's erased. I'm done. Those controls are just pathetic.
It was actually putting the D. It's actually putting the D in RPG.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out to Mav. He was like, yo, we don't need sprint. We already got sprint. What are you talking about? You got to move a game forward. Mav, I agree with you. You my guy. But he was talking about Halo today. I said, listen, see, this is why I'm glad they're not listening to these guys. You got to have sprint in the game. Nobody want to walk around with a reticle. He said, I don't need left trigger. I don't need left trigger zoom. I said, Mav, I'm listening to him today on Boom Show. I said, Mav, what is wrong with you?
No, I agree. I agree.
This is modern stuff.
I agree.
You just want to dumb the game down and go back to 2?
Look, I agree.
Listen, no.
You gotta have. You go back and play the original fucking Halo, and your sprint is like a fast walk. Oh hell no. No.
Oh hell no.
So there's something you're not thinking of too, when you're putting Game Pass on, say, the Switch. So let's say someone plays Gears for the first time and they love it, but they don't want to play with those Joy-Cons. That's an opportunity for Microsoft to sell. To say a Series S.
My Joy-Cons all the time.
So they just play with their Switch controller then, right? The Pro Controller.
So you either have to buy a Pro Controller
any game with a Joy-Con.
Or
my hands are like Godzilla.
Or why don't you just get a cheap S and discover
what Xbox is like. A cheap S is $150.
I got a Pro Controller. I wouldn't touch my Switch the day one I picked up my Switch because the Pro Controllers didn't come in for 2 weeks. I waited.
You know what, Mike? I will say this. That comes from I know you're primarily you've loved Xbox as long as me, and that's one of those things. But if somebody loves the Switch as long as they have, they love what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they could sit there and play games that, most of the games that came out from Xbox that were on Switch were horrible playing. Like frame drops up to 10 frames per second, people. Outer Worlds was at 10 frames per second for some people. Okay? 10 frames. Think about that, dude. That is an experience you do not want to deal with. But that's the whole point. Because of the cloud and everything else, and because Game Pass really does use the cloud, especially when you're using it on different platforms right now. It has some kind of cloud infrastructure behind it. They're just not saying anything. They're not doing their 2013 thing like, hey, DRM, hey, this, hey, that. No, they're like, oh, well, it's here. It's called Game Pass. That's what you get. And nobody's talking about it. And it's like, dude, all of a sudden you're getting a little back-end help at some points. And it's like, well, I don't notice it. I mean, it's playing the way I expected it to. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. Dude, a lot of people keep making the mistake. oh, what's the first Xbox game that came out on PC? It was Gears of War 1, you fucking dumb shits. I can't believe how many people have fucking said some other fucking game. It was Gears of War 1. Yep. That is the first game that ever came from Xbox to PC. Now, if it's a PC game, it came from Flight Simulator was the first PC game Xbox Microsoft ever made.
First of all, let's be real here. Microsoft was a PC company first.
We have 15 minutes.
It was a PC company first. When you hear
This
people
is your
say,
own fault.
Right?
why are they putting games on PC? They're a PC company first. Now they're showing everybody else the best of both worlds. And Sony's like, you know what? We need some of that PC money too. They're doing it. It's business.
Did you say PC money or pussy money?
Pussy money.
PC money.
Well,
I mean, Jay can do that. Like he's like, hey, pussy money.
Pussy money, Jay. Pussy.
Maybe 3 more beers, I'd have said pussy.
Jay's like my neck,
PC,
my
Jay.
back, my pussy, and my
It's like, you know, like I said, man, more people need to play the game and shut the hell up. You know, I'm getting to the point where you're frustrating a dude who really don't care what y'all say.
Facts.
I can't educate the dummy if they don't want to be educated. They just want you to say things they want.
You know what I say, Lemon, real quick?
Make them feel better. Okay, PlayStation's #1. Returnals is the greatest thing I ever played, and Ratchet and Clank is gonna outsell Halo.
Yo, Lemon. You want to know what I say? Everybody, he says single player. I beat it on the hardest difficulty. Play Doom Eternal on the hardest difficulty, you PlayStation gamers, and go beat that shit. Let me see it.
I didn't beat it on the hardest difficulty. I beat it on the next hardest difficulty, and that motherfucker.
Go on the hardest.
I gotta say something to my man Jay,
bro.
I'm gonna say something to my man Jay that I look at his background, right? You know why your background's impressive, Jay?
Why?
It's because the TV in the front is so clear, and the bokeh in the back is blurred out.
Yeah,
and you still can see the quality. I know people don't know what bokeh is, but listen, I know what it is.
That's right. We do that on
That's
purpose.
awesome the way you did that.
I did that on purpose.
I know you did. I know you did.
Lemon, we're supposed to be focusing on the main TV. We can't have everything crispy.
Yo, if it was crispy, it'd be angry. No, but I agree with my boy Chris.
The crispy
He's
truth
definitely on point.
is angry, bro.
Crispy is on goddamn point. It's my god.
Dude, salute, bro. We play golf together. What the fuck we gonna play?
And on that
Go
note, boys,
MK
thanks
here and
everybody's
there.
all loving. Everybody dropped the crispy truth, and then we had over here
right.
Lemon dropping the dirty truth. You guys all have a good night, man. I'm feeling this shit out. Everybody say their byes.
Bye. We're 20 minutes over. See you guys later.
Are we supposed to have that planned? Am I supposed to have a planned speech here?
We're playing speech. Boogie, what time where they can find you?
What?
IXI Boogeyman on Twitter, IXI, and the O's are zeros, and that's my gamer tag as well. It's also my YouTube channel, but I haven't started doing anything with that just yet.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Boogie Man. I know it's hard to get a
Oh, no
word in
worries.
edgewise sometimes here.
No worries, brother. No worries.
These motherfuckers are loud.
They are loud, but at the same point, it's Crispy and Lemon. I've been listening to these guys for years. I didn't feel right interrupting.
No, please interrupt, man. I need
Respect, bro.
other people's
Respect.
opinions, but I
Respect.
appreciate that, bro.
You
I
always in the chat, bro. Respect, dude.
Facts.
Respect, dude.
That was tag team. I love that shit.
Crispy, you gotta tame Crispy. He's like that wild ass lion that you try to tame.
Won't let it.
Dog.
Won't let it. Won't let it. Tag team back again.